We're back at the site where we saw Post 70 and Post 100 square off for the Area 4 championship last season. Asheville reigned supreme that year and played the rare spoiler role, knocking Cherryville from their throne, riding that success all the way to the World Series in Shelby. However, it's 2026 now, and Cherryville is off to a 5-0 start and looks primed to restore their dominance in the region. Asheville's off to a slow 1-2 start in area play, but they are hoping to prove last year was no fluke. A talent-packed matchup lays ahead, so stay tuned.
Baseball University of the Blue Ridge welcomes you to the American Legion streaming series presented by Papa's and Beer Authentic Mexican Grill. I'm Hunter Street with Ryan Cook, and we're live on the campus of West Henderson High School for a North Carolina American Legion Area 4 matchup between Cherryville Post 100 and Asheville Post 70. And man, what a long day it has been full of baseball, Ryan.
Ain't gonna lie, feeling a bit gassed. Been up since about 4:30. Ran our first prospect film of the year up there at Mars Hill University. Coach Honeycutt, very impressed with Coach Turner and Coach Taj, new coaches we met up there today. Program had a great year, so we're glad to be back and hosting at Mars Hill again. Good talent. Couple in this game. We got Liam Suttles. He came up and got his films done. He'll be playing shortstop this evening. And talked to Landon Wright. He was supposed to be there, but he said, you know what? You got to pitch. You got to pitch tonight. Don't come.
Yeah.
Don't come. So it's all good because we talked to some of those coaches that were in attendance, and they'll be watching him tonight anyway. So, hey, that's what Legion Baseball Broadcast is all about. But, again, we want to thank our new headline sponsor, Papa's and Beer of Hendersonville. They've been great, and we got a commercial we made for them, so enjoy.
Papa's and Beer first opened their doors in 2001 with a simple mission to serve great, affordable, California-inspired Mexican food. Come enjoy their award-winning flavor with a quick lunch, relaxed dinner with friends, or a festive meal with a large group in their spacious dining room. For a cozy night in, takeout is available. Head over to 1821 Asheville Highway in Hendersonville or check out the menu on papasandbeerhendo.com. Thank you to Papa's and Beer for sponsoring the American Legion Baseball streaming series.
Well, I'm really hungry because I'm starting to realize I think the only thing I ate this morning was a protein bar. So those Papa's and Beer commercials are not helping me right now because I am starving. So anyway,
let's go right into the Ion Outdoors pregame show.
I was going to say, we want to thank Ion Outdoors. You are in the Ion Outdoors pregame show. We'll show you our first ever Ion Outdoors Player of the Week here in a little bit. But first, let's check in on our coaches. Give you a little bit of background.
Legendary coaches.
Legendary indeed. Bobby Dale Reynolds, 34th year at Post 100. That's 34th season as the head coach as well.
2 stints.
Yep. So Cherryville High School class of 1982. He played his college baseball at the University of North Carolina, Wilmington, class of 1986. He was a 2-time state champion at Cherryville in 1980 and 1982. He was a 4-year starter at Wilmington. He set the single season and career record for most doubles. Then he became the assistant coach at East Rutherford High School. He's the assistant coach right now under his son, Drew, but he was the head coach at East Rutherford from 1993 to 2020, where they were the 6-time 2A state champions, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2007, 10, and 2016 under Coach Bobby Dale. 3-time runner-ups, 9-time West Regional champion, and 15-time conference champion. He became the head coach at Post 100 in 1997 and has held that title since. 2 times he's been the American Legion World Series runner-up in 98 and 2003. Twice he's coached this team to Southeast Regional Championships. 5-time state champion, last one coming in 2011, and 14-time North Carolina Area 4 champion. There was a brief time in 1992 to 1996. He was the head coach at Gastonia Post 23, and that was I guess before he had that short stint we were talking about from 1998 to 1991. Then became the assistant coach at Cherryville in 1987. Had that for 5 years. That was during their 2 state champions, or they were the 2A state champion as at that time in 1992. I think this is correct, right? We've done our due diligence on these final records here.
Yeah, and it's got this entering 2026 for the Post 100 record, so everything should be accurate up to this year.
Okay, so 837 wins to only 381 losses. That's good for a 687 winning record or winning percentage as the head coach of Post 100. At East Rutherford, even better. They were a 742 winning percentage, 533 and 185. Well, I'm telling you what, his whole coaching career with Legion, counting those years at Gastonia, 927 wins, 434. I hope we get to 1,000, man. It'd be awesome.
I know
to see.
one thing that he really talks about anytime he's interviewed is having the 700 plus winning percentage in the postseason with East Rutherford. I know that means a lot to him when it matters. So it's really cool. We played against him way back when I was little, and that was always the monkey on your back was East Rutherford. So excited to see him again this year.
He's the all-time winningest American Legion coach in North Carolina history, and he belongs to 6 different Hall of Fames. That's 6 more than any of us. So Rutherford County Sports, Gaston County Sports, East Rutherford High School, American Legion, NCBC or NCBCA, NCHSAA. So that's your 6 different Hall of Fames. Holy moly. And not to be overlooked, Post 70 coach Chris Decker, 7th year at Asheville Post 70, his 4th as the head coach. Again, he was the head coach of the Post 77 Henderson County Senior Legion team for 2 years, 21 to 22. And prior to that, he was the assistant coach of Post 70, 2018 to 2020. Took that job back in 2023 as the head coach.
Yep.
And let's go ahead and show you those 2025 regular seasons where Coach Decker's Cardinals won Area 4, won the states, won the regionals, and made it all the way to the World Series. Cherryville tied for second with Shelby last year, but this year, a lot different. I'll say we'll get into that in just a minute, but first let's just take a look at how Cherryville did last year. 19-6, 14-4 overall. Good for second in the Area 4. They were the number 2 seed in the playoffs. They beat Hickory 3-0. Then they they took Shelby to 5 games, actually. Shelby won the first one, won the 4th one, but Cherryville able to win in 5. And then they had that loss to Asheville, which was only a 1-game tournament or a 1-game championship, but I think that was because they had an automatic bid or something.
Because they host the state tournament typically at Buck Fraley Field. Why play 5 games and ruin Area 4 chances in the state tournament when you could just play 1 for seeding purposes?
Makes sense. Well, let's see here. Let's talk about Asheville a little bit here. Asheville Post 70. Well, actually, let's hop into the state tournament real quick. I'm sorry. In Area 4, let's make sure I'm reading this right. So Cherryville in the state tournament, they beat Union County in game 1, but then lost to Wilmington, lost to Rowan. They finished off 2025 as 26-11. Asheville, they kept winning, right? So again, we already talked about that. 18-2, 16-2 in Area 4 last year. Quarterfinal sweep of Rutherford, semifinal sweep of Caldwell, and then the 1-game playoff win over Cherryville. Asheville then went to the North Carolina State Tournament, and they beat Rowan County, beat Pitt County, beat Wilmington, lost to Garner, but then Garner had to beat them twice to move on. Asheville was able to win the 2nd game versus Garner, 12-6, and advance to the Southeast Regional, where they beat Florence, beat Richland, beat Troy, Alabama, beat Jacksonville, Florida, and then again defeated Troy, also Post 70, 7-6 in the final game. I believe it was a walk-off, and that sent them to the World Series, where in game 1 they beat Bossier City, Louisiana, and then they lost to Chesapeake, the eventual World Series winners, 5-4, and then they beat Greece 11-0, but with all the tiebreakers, they had to win that game 13-0 to advance. Weren't able to do it. Season ended with an 11-0 win and a 2-1 finish in the World Series. What can you say?
36-4 overall finish. Sadly, I don't think we're going to meet it this year, but that's just a dream season by Asheville Post 70 last year. And I think every team after that will be looking to make a run like that.
It was a perfect storm of talent. It was a fun ride. And, man, I'll tell you what, when Colt Nelson was on the mound in that final game and we got off to it was like a 7-0 lead in the first or second inning. It seemed like destiny may have been on our side, but sometimes the baseball gods got deeper lessons to teach.
It's just tough to score 14 runs in 5 innings, man. In a run rule situation, without you had to give up 0. It had to be 14-0 or better.
I still feel there's just a little bit of that 30 for 30 in that team if they ever wanted to make a documentary. Well, by the way, I'm loving this bat boy out here doing I.O. with Cherryville because he is cooking, man. So I don't know if Hunter's got the cameras out there.
You kind of see him a little bit short.
He's cooking.
Well, you're talking about a documentary. You got a short documentary here on our pregame sponsor because we are in the Ion Outdoors pregame show. So a little.
Ion Outdoors makes backyard dreams come true. With over 2 decades of experience, the Ion Outdoors team knows exactly how to bring your vision to life. They specialize in creating stunning, functional, and durable poolscapes, patios, outdoor kitchens and bars, and other hardscaping projects. Ion Outdoors' commitment to innovation and their close collaboration with clients guarantees outdoor experiences that seamlessly resonate with your lifestyle and home. Thank you to the Ion Outdoors team for sponsoring the American Legion Baseball Streaming Series pregame show.
Hey, thank you, Ion Outdoors, and also thank you for being our Player of the Week sponsor. So Ion Outdoors reminding you that if you have a backyard dream, they can help it come true. And speaking of a dream, how about this dreamlike week for Parker Stafford? So 3 for 7 at the plate, had a big home run, 2 runs, 3 RBIs, and a stolen base. Versus Shelby last week. Hey, he was also on the mound for that game. Complete game, 7 innings, only allowed the 1 run on 4 hits, 11 Ks, and a walk. Parker's going to be playing his baseball at Caldwell next year for Coach Deaton, and he was an East Gaston graduate. And I want to say congrats, Parker. And Parker was really helpful in the process, too, because he sent us a picture, was all about it. And, hey, we've been getting some play on social media, so reminding all our Legion coaches on Sunday night, I'll be sending out the email. Nominate your best guys for the Ion Player of the Week. We had one other nomination last week. It was Corey McCall from the 29ers for Caldwell. Also had a good week, but not nearly as good as Parker's. So congratulations, Parker, and congratulations all those nominated for the Ion Outdoors Player of the Week.
Well, 2026 is in full reign for Post 70 and Post 100. Taking a look at Cherryville Post 100. 5-0, 4-0 into area, currently first in area 4. I mean, there's not much to say other than wins, and more wins. 2-0 on the road, current 5-game winning streak. Last week, win over Matthews, Post 235, 3-0. And a win over Hickory at Hickory, 12-4. Another area win versus Rutherford County, 10-4.
They're winning handedly, too.
I need to get a run differential on them next broadcast, I guess.
I think Cherryville might be back. Someone's going to have to try to upset them. I know Gaston's got a decent-looking team. They're better than their record with that big win over Shelby. Shelby with the big win over Asheville on, Saturday? So, I mean, it's still up for grabs. I mean, heck, I haven't even done my Legion Area 4 preview yet on Patreon because we've been so swamped with everything. And I also got to say, takes a little longer to get the information sometimes from some of these Legionnaires, but hey, it's all good.
Well, we got the Cherryville schedule, that's for sure. And coming up, 5 of their next 6 games are Area 4 games at Gaston. They won at Gaston on Monday. But then coming up, 4 of their next 5 are at Asheville tonight versus Union County Post 535, not Area 4. Then at Gastonia, at Caldwell, and versus Burke.
That's at home, yep.
The next, might I say, next week is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for Cherryville. So I don't know how that pitching works out, but
hopefully nobody's going to the beach. Hopefully they got everybody they need for arms, because holy moly, 4 in a row.
Well, tell me a little bit about Post 70s so far, because you've seen them play more than I have.
3-2, but 1-2 in the area. Okay, so right now it's good for 5th place. Now, started the season with a 3-0 win over Burke. We were here for that. It was a pitcher's duel. Jackson Pavone was on the mound that night, looked really sharp. Burke had Caden Michaels on the bump. He was sharp for them, so a bit of a pitcher's duel that night. Then they went down to South Carolina and swept Anderson pretty handedly. But since returning, loss at Hickory, Post 48, and a loss at Shelby, Post 82. But we're back at home, so maybe the luck changes tonight for the Cardinals. Now this week, They do have the game on Friday, so 3 games technically this week, with one today, one Friday is home versus Gaston, then Sunday on the road at Caldwell. Next week, busy. Tuesday at Burke County. We'll be there for that one. Friday starts that North Carolina, South Carolina challenge back down there in Shelby at the at Keeter Stadium. It's going to be Florence Post 1 as their first game. Then they play Inman Post 45 and it's 2 games on Saturday. So wow. So they got to play Inman and then Richland. And
that Florence Post, I think they're the South Carolina state champs. I think we faced them in the Southeast Regional, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yes.
South Carolina runner-up last year.
So these must be teams that we all saw in the playoffs.
Yeah, Richland, South Carolina champ. Yep. Florence, South Carolina runner-up beat them 10-6 and 3-1.
Inman in there? Nope.
They weren't in the
Southeast. The only one that's not in there. So, hey, that's what Legion baseball is supposed to be. It shouldn't be a cakewalk every year. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be good.
Well, it's cool to see. Like, you don't see this in other states, but since, like, Legion baseball is so hot in the Carolinas, having these challenges where, boom, you got 3 games against 3 other Legions you're never going to see. And they're stacked, talented teams. So
we got our prospect sheet up for this one?
Yes, we do. Nice. But first I want to show y'all the Area 4 standings, where Cherryville leads the way at 4-0. Caldwell, followed by Shelby and Hickory, are tied at second. I forgot to put the T2 there. Excuse me. But then you got Asheville, tied with Gastonia, post 23, 1-2. Gaston Braves, man,
I don't understand.
I don't get the Gaston Braves because they beat the crap out of Shelby, man, like 14-1 or something like that.
Got away with words, but I'll tell you the one team on here I'm really happy to see, and I know it's early, and I kind of wish they had some more out of conference games. But Hickory, they've struggled the last few years. So Coach McDonald, Coach Dudley got them playing well. They beat Post 70 the other day, so. I think Rutherford County's going to have a better team too, but as you can see, they've only played the 1 game. So a little bit of a slow start for Coach Sneathen and Post 423 when it comes to the amount of games. But Coach Sneathen might also be a little busy. It sounds like he's trying to figure out how to purchase the Forest City Owls down there. So he's been a busy man. Talked to him about that the other day. That sounds really exciting. Well, pull up them prospects. Let's see exactly who we're watching tonight. So I'm trying to make some detailed lists for you. Everybody in this game is essentially in college, going to college, or could be. Now, for Cherryville, there's 3 current college players. That's Nate Rollins of Bluefield State, Colin Chappell of Mars Hill, and Carson Cloniger, who's at Caldwell. A lot of college commits, though. We got Talon Dalton, who's going to Concord. Aaron Hebner, that's son of Cherryville High School head coach. He's a good ball player. He's going to Caldwell. You got Casey McGinnis going to Wilmington, so that's Bobby Dale's old alma mater. Adam Rogers is going to Mars Hill. Preston Henson to Brunswick. Eli Black, saw him before the game. He's heading up to King. Tucker Sigmund is going to CVCC. Camden Williams to Cleveland. Elliot Dellinger to UVA Wise. And Eli Webb recently committed to Catawba Valley. 4 uncommitted prospects to watch. 126, that's Davin Dye of Cherryville, just graduated. Beckett Rinkus, who just made the state games for North Lincoln. Bryson Schmidt, a 28. He's also a North Lincoln guy. And Tyler Gates. We are a big fan of Lincolnton left-handed pitcher Tyler Gates. Now for Asheville, 3 current college ball players, Jackson Pavone, NC Wesleyan, Jordan Brown Anderson, and Alex Hanna of Rockingham. A lot of college commits with Grayson Payne going to CVCC, Braylon Thompson to Brevard, Zeke Atwaters to LR, Grant Buchanan to Brevard, Boone Carver, Brady Duvall, and Maddox Wright, all to Guilford Tech, Peyton Maven to USC Union, Ty Acock to Mars Hill, Nolan Worley to Patrick and Henry, Nathan Klepp to Johnson and Wales Charlotte, and Tristan Sumner to Flodar. Holy moly, I hope I didn't miss anybody there. And then 3 uncommitted prospects that we're really high on is Liam Suttles, I believe, is at shortstop tonight. You have Landon Wright, who will be the starting pitcher. He's been up at the 90s. And Anderson Terrell. Is Anderson in the lineup tonight?
Anderson is in the lineup tonight.
Where's he at? Because I think Suttles is short.
Keenan Fowler.
So we'll get lineups for you here in just a bit.
The designated hitter.
We're going to go ahead and hand it over to the PA. They're introducing the lineups. They're going to be doing the code of conduct, code of ethics, and then a national anthem here, and probably a prayer led by the chaplain again as well. So We'll be back in just a few.
Number 7, Eli Webb. Number 9, Adam Rogers. Number 10, Devin Dye. Number 12, Colin Chappell. Number 16, Bryson Schmidt. Number 22, Tyler Gates. And number 23, Carson Cloninger. And now for your Asheville Post 70 Cardinals. Batting first, the second baseman, number 6, Grant Buchanan. Batting second, the shortstop, number 11, Liam Suttles. Batting third, in center field, number 4, Jordan Brown. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 7, Boone Carver.
I'd like to make more if we could find some. Maybe I'll make one for Nova.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 10, Brady Duval. Yeah! Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 15, Alex Hanna. Batting seventh, at third base, number 12, Anderson Terrell. Batting eighth, in left field, number 1, Grayson Payne. And batting ninth in right field, number 2, Braylon Thompson. Pitching tonight for your Post 70 Cardinals, number 13, Landon Wright. And now the rest of the Post 70 Cardinals, number 3, Zeke Atwater. Number 8, Peyton Maben. Number 9, Ty Adcock. Number 15, Nolan Worley. Number 14, Nathan Klepp.
Oh, I can't believe I forgot the camera.
Number 16, Maddox Wright. Number 17, Jackson Pavone. And number 21, Tristan Sumner. And now, if the players will please repeat after me the American Legion Code of Sportsmanship. I will keep the rules. Keep faith with my teammates. Keep my temper. Keep myself fit. Keep a stout heart in defeat. Keep my pride under in victory. Keep a sound soul, clean mind, and a healthy body. Thank you. And now for this evening's opening prayer with Chaplain Ricky Burnett.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day, and we thank you for all the blessings that you shower upon us. And most of them we choose to ignore or just take for granted. But we know that you're there, you're always there for us. And now we just ask as the game goes on that it be a good game, be a friendly game, and may it also be honoring to you. We just ask that you keep each one safe that's playing, and then keep us all safe as we travel back home. And once again, thank you for the gift of your Son that you gave for each one of us. For it's in thy precious name, amen.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise in respect of this great country for our national anthem.
Hey, you're gonna get a play ball. Did we get a play ball? No, we didn't hear a play ball out there. Come on now. Hey, it's play ball. All right. Well, we're here for another broadcast, and we're glad that you're here with us. Seems like there's just some extra emotion, extra feelings of maybe not necessarily vengeance, but like maybe pride and it's like territorial, right? Maybe territorial is the word. Like Area 4 has been dominated by Cherryville for years. Asheville seemed to come out of nowhere last year to sweep it all. Up until last year, when was the last time Asheville had an Area 4 conference championship? I think it ever?
I don't know, but I know the last time they won the state championship
was like 1901 or something.
1929.
Wow. So that's where we are. We're in a new era of Legion baseball. Again, one of the reasons we started this broadcast is we felt that Showcase World, the travel ball world, had kind of dropped the bar so much. It's with laying on the floor, and it's not necessarily that Legion have been doing anything outside the box or just outside the box thinking or anything, but the bar is there on the ground to pick up. And now you got Legion talking about scout days. I was talking to Coach Dudley today. Again, he's part of the Hickory Post, also a coach of CVCC, talking about maybe putting together some scout days for these guys. So, I mean, showcases, it's getting exciting if Legion can take it back. And speaking of exciting, we got a good battery on the mound tonight. We got Pisgah battery of Landon Wright and recent graduate Boone Carver. Again, Landon, a 27 grad, his velo's been up to 90. Around the infield, Anderson Terrell at third, Liam Suttles is short. That's Grant Buchanan at second, and Brady Duvall at first base. And it'll be Payne, Brown, and Thompson from left to right. So Grayson Payne in left. Say Jordan Brown in center and Braylon Thompson in right. Does that sound good? Yep. All right, Cherryville, your lineup today. Speaking of that, I got to get my lineup card out. You know, I'd forget one thing. Hunter, why don't you go ahead and read that one off for us?
Well, we got Nate Rollins at shortstop leading us off for Post 100. Pull up these first names so I can get them right for you. Casey McGinnis, 2-hole, second. Tucker Sigmund batting third at first base, followed by Elliot Dellinger catching. Beckett Rinkus in center, Preston Henson over at third, Town Dalton in right, Keenan Fowler in left, Eli Black DHing in the 9-hole for Camden Williams on the mound.
All right, so you said Rollins, Nate, first batter here. And Nate,
leading off in the first inning,
I believe he is a Bluefield State,
shortstop number 8, Nate Rollins,
current Bluefield State ball player.
A little bit different angle tonight since one of our Ethernet cords we ordered for semi-permanent interaction we didn't measure long enough.
Still a little shocked. I can't believe we messed that up.
I know. I was shocked too. I thought we did that well.
Swing and a drive foul. I mean, does the
what
angle
it
look
is.
that much different?
No, it's just a little bit different for our longtime viewers who, like me, look at this for how many hours a game.
Yeah.
It just looks. I honestly don't love it, but I don't hate it either.
Nice curveball there by Wright. It's going to make it 0-2. So ahead quickly for the rising senior, the Pisgah Bear. Swing, ground ball to third baseman Terrell. Picks it up, throws across. Out number 1. So easy work of Rollins there. I'm going to bring Kaysen McGinnis up. Kaysen heading to Wilmington next year. Got a chance to see him play for North Lincoln this year when we covered their high school game versus Hickory.
Good old North Lincoln, 5A back-to-back.
And they made it look a little bit easier this year too, didn't they? Not that it's ever easy because it takes a lot of work to put that kind of talent on the team, a lot of discipline.
We didn't follow the scores as closely last year as we did this year, but finding out they had a rematch during the playoffs with East Rowan.
Yeah.
They went to 14 innings last year. I think they took care of them pretty handily.
It didn't take, I was going to say.
It didn't take 14, that's for sure.
So 1-1 delivery. And Wright, it's pretty good mover. I'd like to see him get a little bit more extension, I think, in the lower half on the delivery, but overall, good mover, big, strong kid. He's been able to throw hard for a long time. He was putting up mid to high 8 numbers freshman, sophomore year of high school. Just ran into some arm trouble. made it through the rehab, had a full season of health this year, and has been pretty dominant. Although McGinnis wins the battle of dominance there with a hard single to right field. So one on, one out.
Number 20, Tucker Sigmund.
So Tucker Sigmund now the batter. All right, that ball's going to get away from the ball. McGinnis. It's going to be a bang-bang play, and he is out at second base. So what do you put that in the book as? That wouldn't be an E because there wasn't any advancement. Maybe we call it a pickoff? I don't know. Either way, McGinnis is retired. All right, so no runners on now. Landon Wright, hopefully going to be able to just settle in, pepper the zone here, see if he can get himself an unconventional 1-2-3 inning. Goes the curveball there and misses low. Yeah, long day here, so trying to muster up the energy. Crushed about 3 Gatorades after that prospect filming, trying to get the hydration back. This was definitely a game we wanted to cover tonight. We'll definitely be sleeping well after being up since 4 a.m. running a prospect filming and getting down here to do a broadcast. So 2-2, evened up here. Good swing by Sigmund, aggressive. So 2-2 here, and Cardinals could use a couple zeros here to start. They're still trying to find their offensive game. So if defense and pitching can hold up the fort for a minute. There's a nubber. Wright's going to have to get over there. Tosses from Duvall. And that PFP results in a 3-1 ground out. So unconventional 1-2-3 with McGinnis getting the single before, I guess we call that getting picked off. Heading into the bottom of the first. I didn't write down that lineup either. So I gave away our lineup to
you got that air?
Coach.
You didn't get that air, did you?
Huh?
You didn't get that air, did you?
I don't think, can you? You know what I'm saying? Because there wasn't any advancement. I don't know. That's a really tough. I don't know. My score. Where's the scorekeeper for 70? He's usually on it. Just go wander over there and find him. Maybe we got a game changer or something. We can see how they.
Well, for the best coverage and content of West North Carolina baseball, visit our Patreon at patreon.com/bbuniversitywNC. Here you'll find conference previews, preseason and playoff predictions, power rankings, players of the week, podcast, highlight films, and much more. Memberships start at $1, and all the money raised stays right here in Western North Carolina. Support Mountain Baseball.
Yeah, we're going to have our Legion preview on there, even though we're in the second week of the season now. So it's coming. It'll be up there by the end of the day Friday. We made a quick change in our broadcast schedule. We were going to bring you the game this Friday, but Hunter has a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to return to the College World Series, and I'm not going to stop him from that. So we're going to pick up a game on the road. We're still going to do our 10-game broadcast. I think our next one will be at Burke on Tuesday. And let me get a Asheville lineup. Well, we'll do Cherryville defensive lineman first. It's Camden Williams, recent Cleveland commit, throwing to Elliot Dellinger. He's heading off to UVA Wise. Around the infield, Preston Henson at third, Nate Rollins at short, Casey McGinnis at second, and Sigmund at first. In the outfield, it's Fowler, Rinkus, and Dalton. Now, Asheville, our lineup, which I need to write down, we got Grant Buchanan batting first, Liam Suttles batting second. He's the shortstop. Jordan Brown, usually in the leadoff spot. We're going to try to switch it up a little bit. We've been having a little trouble finding our offense. So Jordan Brown is going to be batting third. Boone Carver in the cleanup spot. Brady Duvall will be batting fifth. Oh, yeah, we're back. Will Lindsay checking in, bringing back the the mid inning coach check in. Coach Cook here forgetting to put the dang lineup card together.
Move Jordan Brown to the 3-hole today. See if we can manufacture some more runs.
Well, I mean, it ain't no secret here. We've been struggling to find our offense a little bit, so gotta shake it up. I like Jordan Brown's a strong athlete. He ain't intimidated by this. I say let's roll.
Yeah, I agree.
So Buchanan, great senior
Leading off
year.
for Asheville.
He's gonna be heading off to Brevard College next year.
Grant Buchanan.
And he's really coming to his own as a professional hitter per se. Just good ABs, tough out, can slap the ball back, backside, can turn on one. Nice little lefty-lefty matchup today. He's going to chase one here to start.
Yeah, I got to figure out how we can get some mic'd up moments from maybe Coach Lindsay, some of the players.
I'll tell you, if we get some better mics, probably just send a player into the field with one. Now, the real key is we got to get the earpiece in their ear so we can have a conversation with them. But at the same time, there's no place for that in high school, college baseball.
There's honestly no place in MLB, but ESPN wants to force it down our throat. So,
very true.
I mean, it's cool during like the All-Star game.
When they first started doing coach interviews live, I just felt like every time they were doing it, you could tell they didn't want to be there.
I don't think the coaches ever want to be there. I think the players in, like, I wouldn't say meaningless games, but say the All-Star game, that's cool. But that's about where I draw the line.
Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Williams. So 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Dellinger with the block up, throws to first to retire. Buchanan.
The shortstop, number 11, Liam Settles.
Well, Liam got a little bit of extra batting practice today at our prospect filming. So we'll see if that helps out. So it's been a long day for him as well. Liam did not pitch at the prospect filming because he needed to be available for relief this evening, but did really well in the middle of the field, swung the bat well. Actually got a couple extra swings since they hadn't put the TrackMan on in that first round. So threw that back on, got his data. But another successful prospect filming in the books, and going to start releasing the 27s probably this weekend. Probably get the POs done first. Who are our POs? There's Mason Cardwell, Blevins from Elkin, Michael Davis from West Iredell showed well. Seeing a couple coaches speaking with him. Ball's going to hang up out there. Be a can of corn into the hands of Dalton. So F09, fly out 9. Jordan Brown now. JoJo in the 3-hole. You heard Coach Lindsay talking about trying to switch things up a little bit in this lineup so you can get the offense going a bit.
Center fielder, number 4, Jordan Brown.
So again, Camden Williams, tall, lanky, left-handed pitcher, recently committed to Cleveland Community College. So he's got some potential. He's got a lot of projection. So a lot of times we see late blooming pitchers as they get into their size, learn how to locate a little bit more. Hopefully that's the story with Williams. Looks good here so far. Been peppering the zone. He's making these Cardinal batters look a little discombobulated up there. So 1-1 delivery. There's a nice pitch at the bottom of the zone. So 1-2. That's a pitcher's pitch right there. It's one you definitely don't want to swing at as a batter, but you're going to get the call about that on that about half the time. It's a pretty looking fastball. Ooh, a little bit of luck there. So the curveball hits the front foot guard of JoJo Brown. He's going to head down to first, be a 2-out base runner here. Bring Boone Carver to the plate. Boone doing the catching this evening. He'll be playing for Guilford Tech next year.
7, Boone Carver.
So this is where the Cardinals have to try to find an extra base hit, try to extend the inning a bit. It wasn't an extra base hit, but it'll do. Finds the 5-5 hole there. Base hit for Boone Carver. So first and second now. Brady Duvall to the plate. Brady, a West Henderson grad, and also a future Guilford Tech ball player, and a lot of extra base pop in this bat. And Cardinals need to find something. They need to find a barrel with runners on base.
Let's go, Brady!
Say Duvall shows some two-way potential. Good left-handed arm to track, but also just a big, powerful body. Big swing with that barrel. Seen him hit some nukes in the past. Man, they could use a gapper here. Got some speed on the bases as Zeke Atwater's being the courtesy runner for Boone Carver out there. We saw Duvall crush 2 doubles, I think, in that Pisgah West Henderson game we covered. He was the CamWood Bats player of the game, and he needs to try to tap into that extra base pop right here. There's a strike towards the top of the zone, 2-1 count. So an inning that started off delightful for Williams with 2 quick outs was extended with a 2-strike hit by pitch to Jordan Brown, and then a bounding ground ball single by Carver. And now Duvall ahead in the count, 2-1 here. Hey, we got some fans out there in center field in the batter's eye. See if that helps or hurts. Swing the drive down the right field line, and there is that extra base pop we were hoping for. Duvall's around first. 1 runs in. Atwater's cruising in. He's going to be safe at the plate. 2-0. Big clutch double for the big man, Brady Duvall. So 2 RBIs here to put Asheville ahead early. And this is where the pitching and the defense needs to be ready to jump right back on that field.
Designated hitter number 15, Alex.
And hold this lead.
Hanna.
Here's a good buddy of ours, old North Henderson teammate, Alex Hanna. Big fan of Alex. North Henderson grad in 2025. Been at Rockingham last year. Had a slap tear in the spring that he's been getting over and rehabbing from. But I believe he was the Mountain 7 Player of the Year in his senior year.
You are correct.
Very respected ball player in the area. Coaches love him. Good teammate. Always enjoyed having him play for us. So let's jump into some of our in-game sponsors. Again, that double by Brady Duvall brought to you by BF Stepp Electrical, putting a charge into one. Let's see, we missed anything else? Yep, we got our RBIs there. So our Western North Carolina driving school RBIs.
Quality at bat.
Very good quality at bat. So got to shout out Quality Home Consultants. I still like the Quality Home Consultants play at the plate too. So we had that with Atwaters there.
And could be. We'll see.
We're always looking for the House of Power big swing of the game. We'll play that for you at the end of the game. So Duvall, small lead at second. So Hanna fights one off at the top of the zone. 1-2 count extended. Say modest lead out there at second. I think Duvall could probably challenge a little bit more. Williams, long and lanky, so long moving parts. Might be able to get away with an extra step. Hey, ball up. So 2-2 here to Hanna.
I think this is a quality at bat now.
Not yet.
7?
I think it's 6 pitches.
1,
Or
2,
over 6.
3, 4, 5.
So
this
2
is
foul
6.
balls?
This
Okay.
is 6. Is there 6 or 7? Ha ha. Children. Now
All
it's
right,
now
so
it
now
definitely
we got
is.
quality at bat for Alex Hanna.
Every 3-2 is quality at bat.
I think it's 6+ pitches. Or no, 6+
Well,
pitches
Well,
or
every
6?
every 3-2 will be a quality at bat though, because it's
Interesting.
6.
Fair enough.
So it is 6.
Swing the drive to left field. That ball has got some height to it. Will it stay fair? That ball is gone. Alex Hanna got under one with the barrel, hung up. We didn't know if it was going to sneak foul. It stayed, I'd say, about a foot inside
Number 15,
that
Alex
fair
Hannah.
pole. Just enough barrel.
Yeah.
And that puts the Cardinals up 4-0 in the first inning. So big
The
swing
third
by
baseman,
Alex,
number 12,
the Hannah man.
Anderson Terrell.
And that's got to feel good for the young man. I know he missed some time with that slap tear, still getting healthy. So that's just got to feel really good to come out of your offensive shell a little bit. So definitely an extra base hit. So that's a BF Stepp Electrical extra base hit, putting a charge into one. 2 RBIs, Western North Carolina Driving School RBIs. And, of course, that was a quality at bat. So, again, quality home consultants. And that may be our big swing of the game if it holds this way. Not there yet. That's 4th inning. We do need to go over that. So, again, we want to –
You were just talking about it.
yeah,
So it reminded me.
our Southeastern Physical Therapy, our health report, our health and availability report. So, again, Alex Hannah recovering from that slap tear.
Looks like he never even had it.
So he looked pretty healthy after that. And beyond that, I don't think we have any other injuries on the post 70 side, and nothing was reported on the post 100 when Bobby Dale handed over the lineup. So these are our 18. That's who's there. So healthy on both sides. Again, we want to thank Southeastern Physical Therapy for being our health and availability report sponsor. And I want to work on a graphic for that, like a little sheet. Maybe the little clipboard thing I've been using, that little graphic. Just slapped to right field by Terrell, but it's going to hang up there. I think I was Sigmund out, or no, Dalton out there.
For Asheville in the bottom of the first inning.
So side retired.
On 3 hits and no one
Yeah,
left
the
on
hit
base.
batter by JoJo Brown to start it all with 2 outs. And then Boone Carver the single, Brady Ball the double, and Alex Hannah the home run. So everybody just kind of kept doubling their score, single to double to home run there. And Cardinals got to go back out there and play some good defense and pick the ball up behind Landon Wright and try to give him another scoreless inning. Heading into the top of the second, it'll be Elliot Dellinger, Beckett Rinkus, and Preston Henson to the plate. Big thing with Wright, like I say, he's always had a big arm. I like the hip hinge, moves well downhill, could probably get a little more length on the stride, tall delivery, fastball breaks planes. And he's just got that, I don't know, he's got that quick arm and kind of not stocky, but he's a thick kid if you get up close to him. This is an arm, if he stays healthy, he might be able to throw in the mid-90s one day. So good JUCO route prospect, as all good players are right now, but also knocking on the doors of some of the 4-years. I know there's a particular school out here watching them this evening, and that's the kind of compliment, for a kid like Wright is when these 4-year schools are trying to make decisions on high school baseball players. They're looking for maturity, the ability to fill the zone up and throw strikes, because, again, 95 doesn't mean flip if it's ball 4. I've seen so many people cut from D1s because they weren't throwing strikes. They could throw 95. But let's talk more about those bats.
Yeah, man, those CamWood Bats are
Leading
second
off for
inning
Cherryville.
sponsor. CamWood Bats
Catcher
located
number
over in
19,
Haywood
Elliot
County.
Dellinger.
Serves baseball and softball players across the nation. I want to give a big shout out to Mitchell Whiting for all our game bats, or trophy bats, during the West North Carolina High School Scout and Streaming Series. You can get those trophy bats, game bats, trainers, tees, tutorials, and more, all available for purchase at CamWoodBats.com. And as part of our partnership with CamWood, make sure to use the coupon code right there on your screen, BBUWNC, for a 10% discount on all purchases through their website.
And they've been busy, so make sure you get those orders in, because I'll tell you, they got pro deals now. They can sell to pro teams. Wes Helms has done a really good job, former Major League Baseball player, to build that company up in Waynesville into a national. They might be international now.
I bet you they're sending some bats down to the DR.
Yep. And some good baseball people up in that warehouse. You mentioned Mitchell. I think he's a brilliant mind, and he did a great job today helping us with our prospect filming. There's a couple guys up there you can talk some ball with. Zach Wester's mother works there. She can talk some ball.
I'm going to talk on Mitchell for a second after this pitch.
Woo! Hard line drive there by Dellinger. Again, that's the UVA Wise commit. A hard single. I mean, Beckett Rinkus to the plate. Beckett, I believe, is part of that Region 6 state games roster, which is really tough to make. Region 6 is usually dominated by the Charlotte schools. But I think there was a couple North Lincoln guys picked for state games this year. And I was happy to see Bryson Schmidt's name on the roster, too, the 2028. We saw him pitch so well in that Hickory North Lincoln game. And I love it when I see good 28s, underclassmen playing Legion baseball, senior Legion baseball. Because, again, I mean, I know the travel team baseball stuff seems necessary, but, I mean, these are college-level baseball players. There's college coaches at this game right now. Why would they not come out to watch talent, you know? You know, there's never been a college coach who say, hey, I got this guy you need to see. It's like, but is it a travel game? I'm only going if I have to drive an extra 4 hours to Atlanta and sit in the heat all day. I don't know. You could just come to the Legion game a couple hours down the road or tune into the broadcast. You know, so that's the goal here is get more underclassmen playing and try to make Legion a recruiting league again.
Well, you know, some college coaches want to enjoy the cool mountain air for a little bit before they head south, but
swing and a miss. Nice off-speed delivery there. The curveball gets Rinkus swinging, 1 out.
some of the other college coaches are like just down the road, and we're like, all right, we can go to a Legion game any day of the week after filming. We're going home. We're gonna watch it on the YouTube.
Yep, and more college coaches are starting to coach Legion to kind of get ahead of the game. You know, do some extra recruiting, see those, you know, kind of those late bloomer, you know, unsigned senior types.
On a league where you're able to go play for another Legion if you're committed to that school due to NCAA rules, it's nice because you have those local community college D2 coaches around.
And I thought it was interesting today what Coach Dudley was saying is like they are so good and one of the best JUCOs, but they don't recruit more than like 2-3 hours from home. Just that's a testament to the talent that we have in this part of the state. Misses high there, good heat, but got to get in that zone. 1-1 count.
I said I'd talk on Mitchell earlier. I ain't never seen a guy in the middle of June get down on the knees and throw to catchers like that, and that just shows true testament to the guys. He's a gamer.
He is. It's like the thing for me, and it's hard, man. It's hard in this world, but like just to not sell out on the game. Dude like goes the extra mile all the time on like just teaching it the right way, trying to, I don't know, just a respect of the game.
Well, he was telling me some stories of some past coaching experiences in different places, and you just hear how other like programs and how they are, and he just seems a true testament. And we got to get him back into it. I know you're listening.
I know. Well, it's just one of those things. Like good baseball people don't like to deal with the politics of the game. They just want to go out and put the best people on the field, play the game. And if you're not one of the best 9, it's like having the maturity to just know what you got to work on and cheer the guy that's got your position, you know, cheer him on, try to hope for the best for your teammates. And
well, you said best 9. I think today's a good example. Seeing the lineup get shaken up from the Shelby game earlier. Yep. It's like you think these guys are out here like, oh man, I'm not batting leadoff anymore. Oh man, I'm like down. Like,
and if they are, it's not. They're just not going to stick around because that's the last. Like,
but if they're sitting here and they're looking at it and they're like, hey, we need to win some more games. We're off to a slow start. Anything that can happen. 1 through 9, we're a good lineup. It don't matter where I'm batting.
Yeah, and just being humble, knowing when you're struggling and when you got to take time to get, you know, work on your game a little bit, and not hold it against anybody. You know. People try to blame it on something outside of themselves sometimes. And, you know, you may not like it and you may feel like you're being wronged, but if this is happening, right, if they're choosing to bench you or put you in this position or whatever, like you have to ask yourself why and do some introspection. So definitely got a quality at bat here. So a lot of foul balls. So Quality Home Consultants working on a Quality Home Consultants QAB. Oh, so there's going to be a stolen base here. That ball pops out of Carver's hand on the transfer. So stolen base by Dellinger running for himself.
I think so.
And that is a Carolina pack and go.
Let me guess.
Carolina pack and go.
Get up and
stolen
go.
base. Moving you from one base to the next. There's a bounder foul. Oh, nice play over there almost.
This has got to be at least the 8th pitch that's at bat.
Say definitely a QAB here. So this is a long at bat from Preston Henson, the East Rutherford graduate. I still remember that great play he made in that South Point game where he ran up on that runner around in third. Big bounder here, Suttles. Quick release. Nice pick over there by Duvall. So 6-3 on the putout. Now batting here is Talon Dalton.
Talon Dalton.
Think we ain't got a glove work sponsor or anything.
Yeah, we don't have a Gold Glove sponsor right now, so that is on the board if anybody wants a prorated quote. I've reached out to a few companies. I thought it would have a good ring to it, you know, based on like gold or, you know, glove or, you know, just no luck. It happens.
You get a jeweler.
Yeah. Web Gem.
Too bad Shelley's isn't around anymore.
Hard line drive. That's going to break the goose egg here for Cherryville. RBI single for Dalton. So 4-1. Number 8 hitter Keenan Fowler to the plate. I was impressed with Fowler when we saw him in that Cherryville High School versus Burns game. Burns won that game handedly, but Fowler had 2 hits in that game. Just seems like he's a high motor guy. I remember he had a leadoff single. Right fielder kind of bobbled it. He made it to second, stole third, throw to third, bounced away, and then he ended up scoring a run all by himself. So good ball player. Another Carolina pack and go stolen base. That's Talon Dalton this time. Again, helping you move from one base to the next Carolina pack and go. Fowler with an opportunity to drive another run in here. 2 outs though. So right with the inside fake move. What do you think? Just focus on the batter here?
Yeah. They're just trying to get in your head by taking extra bases.
Ground ball. Terrell gets it on the high bounce, throws across. Another pick from Duvall. Pick your card. Pick your card. Brady Duvall gets it every single time. So 5-3 on the putout. So 1 run in on 2 hits. A couple stolen bases. So 4-1 heading into the bottom of the second. It'll be Grayson Payne, Braylon Thompson, and back at the top with Grant Buchanan. Hey, want to encourage you all to stay connected on social media with Baseball University of the Blue Ridge. Like and subscribe on YouTube at youtube.com. Wow, I ain't got to read that thing you're listening to on YouTube. Just press subscribe. Like us on Facebook. I think we got over 1,500 followers now on Facebook. And again, I like that because that's the neighborhood. You know, it's trying to let people know in the neighborhood. It's like, hey, what's going on? Follow us on X. Great for the college coach communication. I think every high school baseball player should be on X. You don't need to pay for these pay-for sites anymore. Like X is free. You can put all your stuff on there. And then Instagram. It's all right. You can find us at BB University WNC. So again, all our handles are at BB University WNC, and we can also check out our website at baseballu.org. So Camden Williams out for another inning, and again, he started off really well. I mean, he struck out Buchanan, start the game. Suttles with the can of corn to right field. He had JoJo Brown 1-2 before he hit him in the foot, I believe. So, yeah, we'll see if the bottom of the lineup can get some things cooking here. Payne, Thompson, Buchanan. 1, 2. So 3 lefties in the lineup tonight versus the lefty Williams. But that didn't seem to phase Brady Duvall at all. The lefty-on-lefty matchup resulted in a 2 RBI double to break this thing open early. And Alex Hanna, the Rockingham, rising sophomore now, with a big confidence-boosting home run to left field. Seen a lot of home runs on this field over the years. I think the one year we must have seen Truitt hit 4 or 5. We came out here for several West Henderson versus North Lincoln games in the playoffs. It was like 3 straight years they met up. Remember, North Lincoln had their goat for a minute, and then West made that amazing run in 2023. 23 or 24?
23.
Left
state
fielder,
champions.
number 1.
Big state
Grayson
championship in
Haynes.
2023. So yeah, there's some foothill connections up here, with those old North Lincoln games, and Hickory was up here for the playoffs this time this year. Williams with the delivery, misses high here to Payne. Payne, good athlete. Really enjoy watching him pitch on the mound. Big leg kick, moves well downhill. He's in left field this evening. Fouls one back to the padding, 1-1. Oh, I haven't even done my
Field
board
alarm.
yet. I was gonna say, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm beat. It was a long day. So again, any of those prospects that we saw out there today, proud of y'all. Y'all were working hard. There's things to learn. Y'all got to get better. We all do. But there's still more and more mountain talent every year to get excited about. And these prospect films are fun because everybody wears their high school gear. Strike 3 to Payne. But everyone wears their high school gear, representing their schools.
The right fielder, number
It's almost
2,
like watching like an all-star game or
Reynolds
something,
Thompson.
So I want to thank Coach Honeycutt, for hosting us again at Mars Hill. If you've been out to Mars Hill lately, if you look out on left center field, there's a Baseball University Support Mountain Baseball poster out there now. So starting to try to give back to some of the people that gave so much to us in the beginning. And Mars Hill has always been a very easy place to work with, and honestly, of all the fields that we use, I think theirs is the most manageable for a prospect filming. So strike on the outside corner to Thompson there. I think tentatively, I don't mind saying it, but it's tentatively, I got to get it official, but I think our next one is going to be our first ever prospect filming at Montreat. Looking to do it in early August 2nd, I think is the date we set, tentatively. Got to talk to Coach Beck. Dot the T's, cross the I's, as they say. But I'm excited. It's all about having a place with TrackMan. Montreat's got TrackMan, they got turf, and also we'll be doing that one in August in the mountains as opposed to August in Forest City like we did last year where I almost died of heat stroke. Thompson better get on his horse. He's got some speed. It hits him right in the behind, and if it were a game of rundown, he would be out, but he will be safe at first on the drop third strike. So it is a K. And then, what was that, wild pitch? Yeah, so then the wild pitch allows Thompson to reach first.
Number 6, Grant.
He got a motor out that box a little quicker, though. Say Dellinger, though, heat-seeking missile for one of the cheeks. At least it was a soft spot. So you got a couple people getting hit by balls today. Still, I want to say I'm so bummed out for our boy Christian Cherry of Lincoln Charter. He's fine, but man, he threw, 91? So we're doing our arm strength test. He throws 91 in the netting. Probably a little too close, but I probably should have grabbed a softer net. Laser beam right back into his forehead. So it's like, great metric. Are you okay? Had a good BP, switch hitter. I texted him. I'm hoping he's all right. And then we had Yellow Jackets. I got stung by a Yellow Jacket out there doing 60s. That was fun. And then who else? James. We got to go with James. Before James got to hold a hammy. So a little squeaker. See Buchanan. Yep, he tags him on the way by. Thompson moves up to second. So ground out, one takes it himself on the tag. No, that was first baseman, right?
Liam Suttle.
Yeah. So first baseman takes it himself, tags the runner, 2 outs now, brings Liam Suttles up for a second time. Suttles flew out to right field his first time. Here's pitch from Williams. All speed is low, 1-0 count. So again, 4-1 here in the bottom of the second. They got a runner out there with speed, and Thompson should be able to score in a single. All right, so 2-0 here. Looking for something to drive. Just staying behind one. Hard bounder. Stays in the glove, though. It's bouncing, and out at first base. So playing the skip on the turf there. That was, is that Rollins at short? It's a nice play.
One left on base in the bottom of the second.
Well, the only base runner is drop strike 3. But, yeah, 2 Ks in the inning, but 1 reaches first. No hits. Stays 4-1. Heading into the top of the 3rd. It's going to be Eli Black out of the 9 hole, and then back to the top of Nate Rollins and Kason McGinnis. So Wright coming back out for a 3rd inning of work. So I'm going to try to update my whiteboard here so I actually know who's out there. Man, I still haven't eaten much today. What's your favorite ballpark food? I was thinking about that the other day because when I got here, I was like, man, I'm so hungry, but I haven't had a chance to go to the concession stand yet. But I was thinking, like,
well, in honor of the College World Series, the massive bratwurst that, I mean, were probably 16 inches long that were like $8.
Dang. I'll tell you what, you just brought back a memory. County Stadium, old Milwaukee Brewers Stadium. I used to go there a lot when I was younger. My family's from Wisconsin originally. I never lived there, but we had family there. And we would get these seats that were like the back row on the bottom. It would kind of go up to the mezzanine or whatever. And there's just bratwurst everywhere, hot dogs, bratwurst. And man, I just remember I'd be able to look over my right shoulder and there's like a stand there. I'd be like, hey, one, and they just like walk it over to you. And man, like that was a cool place to watch a baseball game. I want to thank our 3rd inning sponsor, Flooring America. There's a pitch from Landon Wright first, pop fly foul. Flooring America of Kings Mountain and Gastonia is proud to sponsor the American Legion Baseball Streaming Series. Long a supporter of baseball in Western North Carolina, Flooring America is locally owned and operated by regional experts. And by shopping at Flooring America, you're supporting your community and you'll enjoy personalized service that you won't find elsewhere. If you're in need of new flooring, Flooring America will help you find the perfect floor for the way you live. Thank you again to Flooring America for sponsoring the 3rd inning.
Well, those boys down in Kings Mountain and Gastonia got some Legion ball going on tonight. We got a full house schedule across Area 4.
Now, is that something we can tap into their game changer and kind of see what's going on?
If they have it, yes, we can. So I might do that. But for now, Burke County's down at the Gaston Braves playing over at East Gaston High School. Rutherford County at Gastonia, I believe that's Sims Legion Park.
Swing and a miss, right? Makes quick work of Eli Black. Back to the top now with Nate Rollins.
And then Post 82 over at Hickory tonight, down at Hinkle Allen. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Yep.
And then obviously Cherryville at Asheville.
I like that field. I know that. I just hate the stairs.
Yeah.
I do like the field.
Everybody but Caldwell is active tonight.
The stairs at the Hinkle make me question my life. I'm just like, is this it? Is this how far I've been able to take it? I'm exhausted after like 5 steps.
That was a crazy broadcast when we did Alexander Central, Newton Conover in the.
Why was it crazy, Hunter? Do you remember?
Well, one.
Out of control children.
Out of control children right in our ear behind us. Of all the hills and all the room at the
Hinkle itself is just,
fairgrounds.
it's a hill. Like, pick another part of the massive hill.
Pick another part of the fairgrounds that span acres upon acres.
Oh, my Lord.
And then going up and down the hill carrying thousands of feet of Ethernet cord. On the day's work. Evens it up.
I'll tell you the one thing I like about Wright tonight is he seems very confident in his use of the curveball. I mean, the curveball's always had some good stuff to it, but it's about getting ahead so he can use it properly. And he's been peppering the zone with the fastball and able to get into a spot where he can use the curveball more effectively. That ball is way out. Foul. Yep. And again, I've had players, and again, I ain't going to name them, but I've had players in the past that have amazing secondary stuff, but you can't get to it because they can't get ahead, and they also can't always throw it for a strike either, like the off speed. So, again, metrics get you in the door. We heard that a little bit today at the prospect filling. Metrics get you in the door, but after that, you got to show that you know how to play baseball. And that's the biggest problem right now at the top, because we talked about this on the podcast the other day. Actually, no, it was one of the I think it was the meeting we did with the 28s or 27s online for the recruiting advising. But we were just talking about with Major League Baseball, it's all driven by stats, analytics. You look at the people who are running Major League Baseball teams right now. They're coming from Ivy League schools that run numbers and are very business-like, very business-minded. And when they run these risk-adverse algorithms that come back and say, on the whole, it is less risky to take these players that have these metrics that you can put these outcomes, right? But you draft them, 3 years in, they got an ERA of 15, and it doesn't matter how much stuff they had if they didn't have the ability to put it over the plate. Bobby Dale trying hard for that short hop today. He's going to get it. You can tell he knows how to do it. I'm sure he had many a great short hop picks back in his day.
Did that not say something about his stats at Wilmington when you were reading that?
He is all-time leader in doubles, I think.
Yeah, so not defensive, but
it's a long AB here from Rollins. Another quality at bat from. Nice play there by Terrell right into the glove. I'll say it was a nice quality at bat though from Quality Home Consultants, QABs. So lines out to the third baseman there.
Second baseman, number 6.
So that's Terrell with the snag, and Casey McGinnis. Speaking of Wilmington, McGinnis is committed. Had a really good game in the one we covered earlier in the year. Seems like a gamer, a baller. Say Bobby Dale and his Cherryville conglomerate, they do a really good job with college recruiting. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see a lot of East Rutherford players. I don't see a ton of Lincoln area players, but it's all good when I know there's coaches down there doing what I do. You know what I mean? That's really what I'm trying to push anyway, is like coaches, Legion, use your neighborhood networks to connect you. That ball's going to split gaps. Is he going to go for it? Yeah. Say JoJo Brown bobbled that ball for just a minute. So nice job by McGinnis keeping his eyes on the play. So my question now, is that a double? Or do we give Brown an error in center field? Because I don't know if he takes off unless he sees that bobble. So I think it's a single with an E8. I don't know if the
Airfane.
I was going to say, it was a hit, but I think there's the E8 allowed him to go to second on the bobble. He had put the brakes on, and once he looked up and seen Brown with the quick bobble, he took off. So I'm putting it down as an E to allow him to get to second. There's Tucker Sigmund now, grounded out to Duvall at first base. It was on a PFP toss to right to end the first inning. But yeah, I do think when you look at some of the coaches that are starting to get into or back into Legion. I've been talking to Evan Wise a little bit down there. He's assistant coach for Gaston this year. He's a very good coach, well connected too. Bounder, fitting a call, fair ball, throws it across, and that is out, number 3. So 5-3 on the putout. A little bit of controversy. We got Coach Bobby Dale not happy at all. Coach is not happy at all with this call. Now, my first reaction wasn't Coach. I was actually looking at the fans over here on the Cherryville side that are in line with third base, and they were the first ones to throw their hands up. So I think they probably actually had a better angle than Coach Reynolds themselves. But either way, he ain't happy about it. So 1 hit, Casey McGinnis also had tabbed on the air to allow him to get to second. No runs. Heading into the bottom of the third, it'll be JoJo Brown, Boone Carver, and Brady Duvall. I want to take a minute to thank our in-game sponsors. I don't think we had a chance to go through them in the pregame, so let's try to introduce everyone now. You're going to hear a bunch of businesses pop up based on the action of the game. So here's a few examples. The BF Stepp Electrical Extra Base Hits, putting a charge into one with BF Stepp Electrical. We got the Blue Devil Athletic Booster Club as our sacrifice bunt sponsor. Make a sacrifice, give to your local boosters. Carolina Pack and Go is our stolen base sponsor, getting you from one base to the next. Carolina Pack and Go. Chad McMahon, State Farm Insurance, is our insurance run sponsor. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, and you better believe Chad McMahon is there for West North Carolina baseball. House of Power is our big swing of the game sponsor. Again, House of Power is built for serious athletes. I want to thank Quality Home Consultants. They are a quality at bat sponsor, also known as a QUAB, protecting your home base. Quality Home Consultants. And then Southeastern Physical Therapy. They are our health and availability sponsors. So again, we want to thank Southeastern Physical Therapy, making sure you're good to go. And Western North Carolina Driving School, our RBI sponsor. They know how to drive in runs and also drive. So, well, man, what a bold job. I'll tell you what, Western North Carolina Driving School, thank you so much for being a sponsor. But, man, you are bold people when you're going to get in the car with 15-year-olds that don't know how to drive. I'm sure they've seen something. First time I ever went driving with my driving instructor. They were coming to pick me up, but it was a kid driving it, right? I saw this kid pull into my neighbor's yard, not the driveway, across the street. I guess they didn't know where I live. They got the address wrong, but pulls into my neighbor's yard. So again, not the driveway. Just putting that out there. And I'm just looking out the window like, is this gonna be hard? Is this how it is? This kid's driving across my neighbor's freaking front yard. My driving coach was a cool dude. His name was, oh gosh, what was his last? Oh, he was the old basketball coach at North Carroll High School where I went, but he wasn't my coach. He was like the old coach, but he's probably long past. But man, what a funny dude. Great basketball coach. That's all we did. We just drove around and talked about basketball. And then, he would just pick you up and drive you around to the chores he needed to do. Like, I remember sitting in the dang parking lot at stores he'd walk into, get what he needed, come back out. I loved it. That was a great driving school. but that was through the high school. You know what I mean?
No, it ain't changed. The guy who did ours was the same way. It's like, oh, you got to run up here, you got to run over there.
God, what was
last day we got to drive down to Shelby.
Ooh, I really want to remember that coach's name. I liked him. He kind of reminds me of like a Bobby Dale type, just old and fiery. Sorry about the old part, Coach. So 3-2 count here. So JoJo Brown here leading off. Ground ball. Ooh, nice little snag by. Is he out? Yeah, nice play. There's a nice little snag over there by Henson. Big Preston Henson fans here. He played shortstop for East Rutherford. Do you remember that play at South Point where he came in on the slow roller and just kept sprinting towards third base? The runner had rounded third, and he just ran right up to him and tagged him out. That was our next level play of the game in that game. Preston Henson, good glove there. He's going to be playing at Brunswick next season, community college. There's Boone Carver. A single that extended that first inning that allowed Brady Duvall and Alex Hanna to get into a couple. It's going to send them back to the warning track with plenty of room still for Rinkus out there. So 2 quick outs. Hard hit. Not quite on the best part of the barrel, but 2 good swings by 10, Brown and Carver.
Brady Duvall.
Snagged by the defense of Cherryville. And there's Brady Duvall. Had that big 2 RBI double to open up the scoring here in this game. I was in the first inning. Knocked in JoJo Brown and the courtesy runner Zeke Atwaters. He's going to take a strike here. So Williams sticking around. Had a much better second inning. Almost had he was 1 strike away from a clean first inning when he hit JoJo Brown on the foot. So that first inning was really.
The second inning, I think, was really close to being 1, 2, 3 minus that one.
Yep.
Third.
Yep. So I mean, Williams, he's getting after it. I like the funk. You know, I guess my big thing with him is like he's effectively wild. You know, like he's not like when he misses, he's missing. But for the most part, I'd say he's probably like 60% strikes right now. He's just got a little bit of funk. Got the hard, sharp leg kick. I like it. Just missed right there. Just missed. So 2-2 now. The ball trying to get something going. 2 outs here. Swinging a hard ground ball through the hole between first and second, and Duvall is 2 for 2. So again, I feel Brady Duvall has potential high-level 4-year ability through the JUCO route. He was a basketball player, a football player. I like that. I think if you want to play the sports in high school, you shouldn't prioritize one over the other. Go ahead and play them all. And then Brady, his best love was baseball. Now he's got a chance to do it 24/7. I think this is a name we're going to hear again in a couple years. Some of the higher levels, we'll see how the JUCO route treats him or how he works through the JUCO route, because there's opportunity there at Guilford Tech where he'll be next year. Here's Alex Hanna, had the big 2-run home run in the first inning. Big confidence booster. And gets into one here. That ball is going to split the gap. That ball is back. And that ball is gone. Yes, he did. Alex Hanna. A twofer. So another 2-run home run. Knocks in the same runner. Alex Hanna having himself. Let's see how he celebrates. He's going to try again. I feel like Alex Hanna is a modest guy, doesn't want to celebrate. He's just like, guys, I really have to jump up and do, like, can we just like shake hands?
Anderson Terrell.
Attaboy, Alex Hanna. Good to see. So again, Coach Huff got to be loving that back at Rockingham. So 2 ding-dongs, and it is 6-0 now. Anderson Terrell. 6-1. You're right. I apologize. 6-1. Terrell now up for a second time. Also make note, all 6 runs scored with 2 outs. Much better showing for post 70 after a tough loss to post 82 the other night. Again, I thought the pitching was okay in that game. Maben gave up 6 runs. They were all unearned. And then Pavone came in and pitched well at the end of the game. It was just the offense. It was the offense and defense that night. It was one bad defensive inning and just not enough hits, too many singles. And we talked about it a little bit in the pregame today. We need more extra base hits. So speaking of that, again, there's another BF Stepp Electrical extra base hit. Alex Hanna putting a charge into 2. Many more Western North Carolina driving school RBIs. Again, teaching you how to drive and teaching y'all how to drive in runs now. And again, all of those are quality at bats. So Quality Home Consultant Quabs.
Another candidate for house power big swing of the game.
Who knows how this game's going? We'll see. There's probably some more big swings. We ain't there yet. 4th inning is when those start.
I don't think that. It's always the 4th inning.
That's how I roll. Definitely want to take a minute again to thank our broadcast headline sponsor, Papa's and Beer of Hendersonville. They've been great jumping on and helping us fund the broadcast for another year. I want to remind you all to stop by for lunch, stop by for dinner. You can take out. There's a line drive by Terrell in the left field, so another 2-out base hit. He's 1 for 2 in the evening. Stolen base threat, too. Might not be a bad time to try to take one. But yeah, Papa's and Beer at Hendersonville, really appreciate them stepping up for us this year. And again, we will have a Papa's and Beer player of the game for you at the end of the evening. Got a nice graphic to put out. And right now, I think I know who I want to vote for.
I'm just going to go write the name in.
Well, nah, don't do it. Don't do it. Baseball guys will be mad. We'll lose this game.
Yeah.
50-6 if you do that. I'm telling you, man, baseball guys, don't ever count your chickens, man. They will get you every single time.
Sports in general, man. You start to think one thing, it just bites you.
So again, Camden Williams just removed from the game. This is our Nova X Kinectics pitcher report. I thought Williams actually threw pretty well. Like, it's just the 2 outs, not able to put it away with 2 outs. So no errors. So all these were runs. All these were earned runs. So it's 6 runs led up by Williams on how many hits? 6 hits. He struck out 2 batters. How many walks? We had a hit by pitch. That's what I'm saying. Effectively wild. No walks. So just the 1 hit by pitch that hit JoJo Brown. So that's what, 2 2/3 innings. 6 runs earned on 6 hits. No walks and 2 Ks had the hit by pitch. He's on the hook right now for the decision. So we'll see if Cherryville can make a comeback. New pitcher is going to be. I'm trying to figure that out for you here. Number 6. Who's number 6? It's Casey McGinnis. Is that a 6 or an 8 on his jersey? I think that's Casey McGinnis.
I think it's a 6.
Okay. Well, I was saying if it was an 8, then it would be, I think it's Rinkus. I think that's a 6. So, I need to figure out the movements in the infield then. So,
pitching number 8, Pete Rollins.
Oh, number 8? That is number 8? Yeah.
For Asheville, number 1, Grayson Payne.
So that is McGinnis. I heard somebody correct everybody over there. Who moved to second? Did Henson move to second? I think so. So Henson over to second. And then who's number 20? Someone came into the game. So whoever number 20 is at third now. Is that Davin Dye? Who's at third? Runner goes here. Bang, bang. He is, I think he's safe. Yep. So stolen base there by Terrell? Yeah. So Terrell with a Carolina pack-and-go stolen base, helping him move from one place to the next. Oh, Tucker Simmon at third now. Sorry, guys. So here we go. Simmon into the game. He's at third. McGinnis comes in to pitch, and Henson, that's
Sigmund.
Number 20? Yeah, I think there's a Simmons. Oh, no, you're right. God dang it. So Sigmund moves over from first base to third. So who's at first now? Is that Eli? Eli Black comes in the game. Okay. That makes sense. He was the DA. All right, here we go now. We got McGinnis in the pitch. Henson moves from third to second. Sigmund from first to third. And Eli Black comes into the game. He was the DH for Williams. That's a pass or a wild pitch. That's going to allow Terrell to move up. So wild pitch. And Payne, that's a walk for Payne.
Right fielder number 2, Raylan Thompson.
So Terrell on third, Payne on first. So still 2 outs here. Number 9 hitter Thompson with a lefty on up. I don't know. Might be able to do a little trickery here on the base pass.
2 outs, that's 5.
Steal one maybe. Terrell's fast at third. I mean, could do a little delayed steal, try to get the run down.
We'll just take some pictures and try to get that.
Say Thompson struck out but reached on a wild pitch on that strikeout in the second inning. He was stranded at second base. Ball low. 2-0. Thompson has been known to take a walk. He's got a very good batter's eye. Not overly aggressive. Tries to, pretty much rely on his speed, slap it. It's starting to get into a little bit more power this year. But still a singles hitter, stolen base threat. Good athlete. believe he's the great-grandson of Gil Cone, something like that, who the Brevard baseball field's named after. I know there's connection. Oh, his speed could beat this out. He's going to have to run. Oh, it's under the glove, or excuse me, under the hand of Rollins. Tried to barehand it. I'm going to give Thompson a single on that. Runner Terrell comes in to score, so it'll be technically an RBI.
Second baseman, number 6.
Payne moves up to second.
Grant Buchanan.
And it may not seem like much, but I'm telling you, that's Thompson's game. Gets on base, takes walks, puts the ball on the ground like that, he's going to beat it out. So now back to the top here, Grant Buchanan. Again, a reminder, all of this is done with 2 outs here. Eli Black tosses it over to the pitcher, McGinnis, as the final out, 3-1 on the putout. And I think I got to add a run to Williams's docket here because Terrell came in to score, so 7 runs on 6 hits for Williams, all earned. All right, so we had 1, 2, 3, 4 hits in the inning, 3 runs in, 1 walk as well. Score 7-1. Feels like Mountain 8 baseball up here where anything can happen on any given night. Anybody can beat anybody. So again, Cherryville was the favorite coming into this game. It's just the recent records and rosters, and it's 7-1. So I want to thank our 4th inning sponsor, Owen Joseph. Owen Joseph presents the hero of the game. So again, Owen Joseph and Baseball University of the Blue Ridge want to celebrate a local veteran or active duty serviceman every broadcast that we do this season. So reach out to me at ryan@baseballu.org or give me a call at 828-458-1794 if there's a veteran in our communities that you guys want to celebrate, or an active duty serviceman or woman that you want to celebrate as well, living or past. So again, this week's hero of the game is Jalen Brown. So it's the older brother of Jordan Brown. So Jalen is a airman first class in the United States Air Force. He's from Brevard, North Carolina. He's part of the class of 2023 at Brevard. And again, he's the older brother and probably a very good mentor for Jordan Brown, who's out in center field this evening. So again, we want to thank Jalen. Again, we know how courageous it is as a young man to join service, the armed services, and we wish him luck in his service and hope that he's staying safe.
He's stationed over in Hawaii.
Correction, number 19.
Man, that's the beautiful thing about the military in general, is it can show you the world if you were a kid that may not have had that opportunity otherwise. I'm not saying that about Jalen, but I've never been to Hawaii, But my grandfather, again, he was one of our heroes of the game last year. He passed away in 2019, late 2019, and he was in the Navy, and he used to tell me all the time, he was an orphan from Minnesota, out in the middle of nowhere, didn't really have much of a family, and when he was in high school, joined the military, joined the Navy, and it changed his life. Got him free education. He got to go see all these other countries and just open up his mind to more than just being a lonely kid out in a farm in
number 14,
Podunk.
Beckett Rinkes.
Was it Charles, or I'm trying to think of the town it was out there. It's outside of Rochester. I want to say it's Charles something is the name of the town. Not even a town, but again, military, I wouldn't be here giving you a broadcast if my grandfather didn't join the military. It was basically the timeline. I'll tell you what, that ball, a little bit of air to it, and Jalen Brown, his own little Air Force. Jordan Brown, his own little Air Force mission out there catching that fly ball. So, older brother, probably proud of him there.
Henderson.
I know Jalen's got access to the internet, able to watch right now.
Well, how is he tonight?
He's on EC 88.
All right. So, I told you. Yeah. I think he's a guy to watch for sure. Hey, are you heading out? Yeah. All right. It was good meeting you today. I'll be in touch, man. I'll give you a call about some of those players for sure. And if you got any questions, just hit me up. All right. Take care. Tell O'Neill I said what's up. All right. How did ground ball here could be That is a E6, going to allow the inning to extend there. So it looked like a double play opportunity there for Suttles, but in and out of the glove. How did the first runner reach? I'm sorry.
Walk.
Number
4-pitch
one,
walk.
Alan Dalton.
So my book's a little ugly right here. Then Henson flew out. Then the E6 there by Dalton. Dalton allows him to reach. So we are first and second here. 1 out. Keenan Fowler at the plate now. Oh, that ball is under the glove of Terrell. Runners are going to put the brakes on. Ooh, touch the glove. I'm going to say E5. Protect my pitchers a little bit here.
High school hit Legionnaire.
Yeah, that's a good. I like that. That's a good point.
Number 4, Keenan Fowler.
Look like corners in. Look like a mound visit from Coach Hathcock from Rosman High School. First time mentioning him this broadcast season. I don't think he was there against 83.
I think he was.
He
yeah,
was.
he's new addition this year. Will Lindsay knows him pretty well. Good baseball coach. Just trying to rebuild that Rosman program right now. Again, if you heard that in the background, that was Coach Smith from Presbyterian. Stopped in this evening to watch and said 86 to 88 tonight for Landon Wright. That's pretty solid. Good velo. He's still in there, so got a little bit of a jam here to work out of.
I gotta give me one of the blue hose hats. That's cool.
That was a nice hat.
I
need
Dude, my grandfather played 3 sports there way back in the day.
I need to get more college gear, high school gear.
I'm a gear junkie. You want anything from Omaha? I go spend that whole paycheck you just gave me on North Carolina and Georgia merchandise.
Sorry, I'm answering a couple. I just checked my phone. So I already got coaches asking about players and
Popular man. Well, 1-1 there, followed by the ball. See if the mound visit from half
Ned Yates texted me, said post 100 bat boy we were kind of bragging on. He's actually on the roster under the coaches, Kel Henson. So that must be it's the younger brother of Preston Henson. So no shocker there. Seeing that glove work. He's a Henson. We're a big fan of Preston, so. Ooh,
big
swing.
And a foul tip into the glove for strike 3. Eli Black.
Number 18, Eli Black.
Fresh off entering the game from DH.
Yeah, I'm thinking I maybe have messed up my scorecard here a little bit. I got to go back and fix this. So we had a leadoff walk. Or do we have a leadoff walk?
Yeah,
okay.
4-pitch walk.
And then Rinkus flew out? Or did Henson?
Yes, fly out to center.
Okay. And then the E6.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a batter ahead. Then the K. Or no.
Another, or a single left.
That was Dalton?
Yeah, and then a K. And then we're at Eli.
Oh, my gosh.
And now you got a courtesy
Now running
runner.
at third, number 7, Eli Webb.
Eli Webb running at third for whoever walked.
Dellinger, the catcher. That makes sense. Sorry, guys. Got distracted. So
that's why we need game changer.
Leadoff walk. The fly out by Rinkus. Henson
There's Black to left.
Ooh, throw coming in. Hot. So bases low. So single by Black. Loads these bases up.
Number 8, Nate Rollins.
All right. So leadoff walk. Then we had the fly out. Then we had the E6. Then we had the single. Then we had the K. So we had a run in this inning yet?
Just now, yes, one.
I was going to say, that was the courtesy runner that scored. Okay.
Eli Webb.
Oh, my Lord. I'm so sorry, folks. There's a smoked one to left field, but Grayson Payne able to snag it. So and that was the leadoff hitter Rollins with that swing. So let me make sure I got this right. We had a walk, we had a single, we had an error, we had 1 run in.
At the end of this next half inning, you'll take out your 50-50 tickets.
Sorry, folks. That was an awful scorekeeping job by myself.
You're in the bottom of the 4th.
Bottom of the 4th now. It's going to be, oh, my, we were like almost batting around that inning. So it's going to be Suttles, JoJo Brown, and Boone Carver to lead off here in the 4th. All right, now I'm all caught up. Yeah, that was Coach Smith. Appreciate him coming out to the prospect film and then spending all day up here in Western North Carolina. So up at Mars Hill early and then down here watching Post 70, Post 100. So hopefully Coach Smith is impressed with Western North Carolina, wants to come back sometime. I know from talking to him at the prospect film, he's all about strikes, right? He wants strikes. And I'm looking through, and I think Landon Wright's pretty much done that this evening. I think I only see 1 walk on the docket, and that was in the 4th there. So 7-2. It's going to be McGinnis out there again. Want to remind y'all to join the Patreon. We're going to get our Area 4 Legion preview, even though we're in like 2nd, 3rd week now, up hopefully soon. I got all the notes. I was waiting on a few coaches to give me rosters and info. Doesn't move as fast as high school yet, but we're getting there. We're teaching these guys. But if you want the best and probably the only media coverage and content of Western North Carolina baseball specifically, then join the Patreon at patreon.com/bbuniversitywNC. Got a lot going on there, and we're trying to brand it right out here. We're trying to cover all that baseball west of Charlotte, west of I-77, and we had some of those Mountain Valley kids up there today from East Wilkes, North Wilkes, Elkin. It was really good to see them. Had reps from Lincoln Charter, Newton Conover today, so starting to get down the foothills a little bit. So I got to see some new names. I was impressed to see a couple guys that we targeted when we saw them in the regular season. It always feels good when you see a guy that you really like, playing the game, and they want to come out and do some work with you. So that was the fun today. It's just bringing in a bunch of ball players from the area that I got to see during the broadcast season, and see them put the trust in us to come in and start doing some film and evaluation and recruiting advising work. Suttle's going to take a walk here to lead off the 4th inning. I'll bring JoJo Brown back up for a second time. He's 0 for 1, was hit by a pitch and scored the first run of this game in the 1st inning. And then we just celebrated his brother Jalen here in the same 4th inning. So again, 4th inning brought to you by Owen Joseph and our hero of the game. So let's see if JoJo Brown can tap into some of that hero energy here and find us a gap. Strike 1 on the slider there. Say Jordan, a rising sophomore at Anderson University, D2. Going to pop this one up in the right field. It's in that little bit of a Bermuda Triangle area. Nice play out there by Dalton to run in and make the play. So 1 out. Boone Carver to the plate. Boone had a single and a
Number 7
fly out. So 1 for 2. His courtesy runner, Zeke Atwaters, came around to score the 2nd run of the game in his spot. Carver reaches base again. We'll probably see Zeke take his position, but pop up on the infield. There's a carbon copy. This one's going to stay on the dirt, though. So after the leadoff walk, 2 quick pop outs. So now Brady Duvall up for a 3rd time. Brady is 2 for 2. Say 2 for 2 with 2 ribbies, 2 runs scored. So they braid the ball, making a good case for Papa's and Beer player of the game. He's been swinging the bat real well. Swing and a miss there.
You want to try to hit a couple of screens for me in this half inning?
Which ones?
1 and 2.
One? One needs a screen?
Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting.
So I guess we're going off camera 4 in the meantime.
I mean, it's about the same, so.
You think it's a battery issue or is it a...
I don't know.
Hmm.
Probably. I think it might be time to retire these battery packs and get all new ones.
Get rid of the green boys.
Yeah.
Sizzled down the right field line, foul. So 2 is first base side.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd turn the battery, but no motion, no movement.
All right, I'll try to climb up there. Should I? I guess I climb
2
up
will
on
be
the out.
easy.
Yeah, I can just.
You can get 1 first, then 2 will be easy. But
I'll go do 2 first and make my way back. You're gonna have to just probably handle broadcasting for a minute while I disappear, or play-by-play, I should say. There's a nice pitch. Got him looking. He wasn't expecting that. Strike 3. All right, I'll be back.
No runs or hits. 1 left on base. And now, if you will take out those 50-50 tickets, if you bought one tonight, we're drawing for the winner, and you can report to the press box if you're holding this ticket number to claim your cash. Tonight's winning number is 780.
no runs, no hits, no errors, none left on base.
Again, the winning ticket number is 780-375. And you can claim your cash at the press box. Thanks for playing in tonight's 50-50.
780-375 for the 50-50. We want to tell you about our 5th inning sponsor, Atlantic Bay Mortgage. Atlantic Bay Mortgage Group and Jennifer Duvall are proud sponsors of American Legion Post 70 and the American Legion streaming series broadcast. Want a mortgage lender that knows how to win? Atlantic Bay hits a grand slam with a smooth loan process, products for your unique needs, and outstanding service that treats you like an MVP long after the closing table. If a new home or refinance is in your game plan, call Atlantic Bay today. Atlantic Bay Mortgage Group, LLC, NMLS number 72043. NMLSconsumeraccess.org is an equal opportunity lender.
Leading off number 8, Nate Rollins.
Nate Rollins up for post 100. See the first pitch ball. I can keep track of this while gets right by the shortstop.
Number 20, Tucker Sigmund.
So Nate Rollins single. The foul ball for Sigmund to start 0-1.
I'm going to try to fix camera 1 in the next half inning. I'm not going to do it while watching. All right, we're at Nate Rollins base hit. Ooh, high cheddar there.
Did you get to?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Did it not work?
It's like being weird.
I mean, the battery is not staying on. It is what it is. We'll work at it.
Yeah.
Base hit there. Who's that? That's Sigmund.
Oh, there we go.
So back-to-back singles here from McGinnis and Sigmund to lead off the fifth.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Now bring Dellinger to the plate, but there's going to be a mound visit first. Check in on is Coach Decker going to take the ball. So we're deeper in the game. Legion Baseball is try to spread the love a little bit sometimes with the innings. And he'll be leaving with a 7-2 lead here with nobody out in the fifth inning. Let's check in on our Nova X Kinectics pitcher report here on Landon Wright. Landon works 4 innings, allows 8 hits on only 2 runs, but he is responsible for a few out there. Now, I think the 1 run was unearned in the 4th, I believe. Struck out, let's see, how many Ks tonight for the young man? 1, 2, 3 Ks. I think he only walked 1. Yep. So he's in line for the win if they can hold this lead. But now's a good time to go try to fix it. So I'll be right back.
We apologize for only having one angle right now. Summertime in Western North Carolina can get hot and humid, and technology, cameras, and batteries do not like that heat and
Now
humidity.
pitching for Asheville, number 5, Nolan Worley.
We're going to work through it with you guys.
Now batting for Cherryville, number 19, Elliot Dillinger.
All right, I'm so sorry. You can have it. It's all y'all. All right. Getting in everybody's way, trying to fix cameras. I'm so sorry. So nobody out, 2 singles by McGinnis and Sigmund. Dellinger now the batter. Dellinger working on a good game. He's 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. Well, I know it's a 7-2 lead, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. And again, I don't ever want to underestimate post 100. There's a line drive to left field. 1 run will be in. So RBI single. So 3 straight singles. Dellinger having a great game. 2 for 2. Reach base 3 times. Knocks in McGinnis here with the RBI.
Number 14, Beckett
So Sigmund holds up at second. Let's see, any courtesy runner yet? Nope, not yet. So Dellinger running for himself down there. Ball up here from Suttles. Oh wait, no, that's not Suttles. He's pitching here. Number 5. So where's our lineup here? Is it Terrell? No. No. Nolan? So all our boys look the same when they all dye their hair blonde and stuff here.
I didn't take a picture of that one.
Hmm?
I didn't take a picture of Asheville's.
Gotcha.
Here's well, it didn't have numbers, so never mind.
Fouled back here.
Shoot.
So 2-1 count.
Got odd numbers.
I think that might be Nolan. I wasn't listening. I was climbing ladders. I'm sorry, folks.
See if I got. What number is that? 15?
5.
5. Liam.
Is it Liam? Oh, Liam was it short. Number 11. They switched numbers.
Oh, Nolan.
So Worley's pitching. That ball is under the glove. Terrell throw home, bounces away as it hits off the runner, and it goes into the dugout. Everybody's going to move up 1. So I think that's going into the books as an E5. That allows Sigmund to score. Dellinger all the way to. So Dellinger's going to score on the error as well. And Rinkus able to make it all the way to 3rd. So tough luck there for the Cardinals. So Worley into the game. We got a couple unearned runs. Call it E5. I bring Henson to the plate. Henson 0 for 2, reached on an error in the 4th. So again, Rinkus all the way to 3rd now. Fouled back. So 7-4 now is our score. 7-5? I have 5 actually.
I got 5.
Yeah, so 7-5 is our score. Scoreboard out there, I don't think is correct. Nobody out yet either. All right. So in all that chaos, I'm trying to remember what was Landon Wright's last batter. So how many batters has he faced here so far? Doing an awful job of keeping the heads right. I need Canio out here so I can just focus on color commentary. Yeah, Henson, good ball player. Going to be a Brunswick Dolphin next year. Worley misses high. So got no one Worley into the game.
I think this is his 3rd batter faced.
Okay. That makes sense. Those 2 runs. So 2 more runs are going to be tacked on to it's 2 more runs tacked on to Landon Wright's line, but they're not earned runs. Ground ball, 3rd base, picked up. Oh, had the runner dead in the water, just started a run down there, but threw it to first base anyway to retrieve the out.
Oops, my bad.
What's that?
I went to 2 just instinctively, and it was. And it was
I was going to say there's a ground ball there, and Terrell, I think, had him kind of dead in the water, run at him and start the rundown, but he wasn't far from the bag. Just fired it over to first base. Not enough room for him to advance and score either way, but it's the hot corner for a reason, and when it's coming in high, you don't have a lot of time to think about it. Coach Bobby Dale going to call timeout, come down and talk to Talon Dalton here. Probably about some sort of strategy he's seeing. So, hey, we got to implement this. I see this, right? Let's do this. So let's see. What do you think he's telling them?
And look where
He's
the
one
infielders
out.
are playing.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's 1 out. He's probably telling them, like, just hit the ball in the middle of the field. You know, ground ball, fly ball. Like JoJo Brown's deep in center. Double play depth in the middle, and there's nobody at first. So they're just going to give up that run. Fly ball or line drive left field foul. I just hope that our post 70 coaches over here understand it's a 7-5 game, not 7-4 like the scoreboard reads out there. Ooh, off the knob of the bat? I don't even know. That was not the good wood for sure. Oh boy, I gotta find my second wind. Been up early, and I'm ready for bed, but we gotta keep it up here. We gotta find the energy to finish this game.
Mm-hmm.
So they've been up since 4:30, putting in work, been sitting in the hot sun.
You can maybe go try that.
Which one? Two. Fly ball to center field. Sends JoJo Brown back. It's going to be plenty deep for a sac fly RBI. All right, so Rinkeson now, and the score is 7-6. So again, don't be perplexed by that scoreboard. It says 7-4. It's actually 7-6 right now. Yeah, we're really not pitching bad here. A couple E's extend this inning, but
looks like Coach Decker's, well,
contemplating a pitching change.
And he will make a pitching change.
Well, let's give you the final report on Worley. Worley is 2/3 of an inning. Allows two runs, both again technically unearned. And so 2/3 of an inning, 2 runs on 1 hit, 0 earned runs. Yep, that's where we stand. So again, I think it's 7-6. I don't see. Am I missing something here?
I got 7-6.
Okay. Because again, this inning led off Casey McGinnis single, Tucker Sigmund single, Elliot Dellinger single, the Rinkus E5. All 4 of them have come around to score. Came in 7-2. It's 7-6. So again, that scoreboard is incorrect out there. So Keenan Fowler is going to be our hitter with 2 outs, and the new pitcher is going to be Tristan Sumner. All right, let's see here. Looks like I got some game changer stats. So, Landon Wright, 4 innings, 8 hits. Got 3 earned runs. I don't know. That 4th inning was ugly. So, we'll say 3 earned runs. 1 walk, 3 Ks. So everything else looks good there. Worley did retire the 2 here. 2 hits, 1 run. I don't know. I guess it just comes down to, was it E5? I called it E5 down here. I guess it's just a matter of like errors and hits on these box scores. So, all right. They say earned runs for Worley on here. I thought that was an E. So they're saying that's a hit. So, I don't know. What do you think? Oh, Lordy. Anyway, post 70 here with Tristan Sumner on the bump now. Sidearm slinger can bring it up in the high 8s. I've seen him at 91 before. Say Sumner, high level arm, just trying to continue to harness the stuff because it's funky. He's gonna be at Flodar next year, one of the best JUCOs in the nation. Have an opportunity to put himself on the big stage here with a good season at Flodar. So hoping for the best. Right now, all we need is strikes. He's 2-2 count. Sumner looking for the big K here. Try to shut this inning down and keep it a 1-run game. There it is. Strike 3 looking. So gets Fowler on the corner. So Sumner comes in, faces 1, gets the K. Well, this game got a lot more interesting quickly. So 7-6. I want to try to run over a new battery to, I guess I got to bring the ladder too. So anyway, I'm going to hand it back to Hunter. Sorry about my ramblings. I'm working on minimal sleep and there's like lots of confusion on what's an error and what's a hit tonight. So I'll be right back.
Well, 4 runs on 3 hits and 1 error with 0 left on base. Head to the bottom of the 5th. Post 70, Asheville Cardinals 7, Cherryville Post 106. Stay connected on social media with Baseball University of the Blue Ridge. Like and subscribe on YouTube right here, right now, youtube.com/@BBUniversityWNC. Like us on Facebook, Baseball University of the Blue Ridge. Follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, and Instagram @BBUniversityWNC. And check out our website at baseball.org. Again, want to appreciate Atlantic Bay Mortgage for being our 6th inning sponsor. They've done a lot of great things for us. So we appreciate
number 15,
them.
Alex Hanna.
Alex Hanna, former North Henderson Knight and Rockingham, current Rockingham. I don't know what their mascot is. Takes strike 1. Has sent the ball into the trees and the bamboo over the blue wall here at West Henderson twice today. Evens it at 1. Place a ball low, make it 2-1. We're not bottom of the 6th, we're bottom of the 5th.
Mom, you got this.
To the Frosh college freshman, former college freshman, rising sophomore. Takes 5-pitch walk down towards first.
Number 12, Anderson Terrell.
I'm gonna go try to run one.
Trail up now for post 70.
So now you're sitting behind me. Yeah. Sorry you texted me about today. I guess working you out the other day?
Yeah, I saw him. He watched me throw yesterday.
Well, he's alright on it, so might as well jump on that. It's a good spot.
Yeah, I was touched 88 yesterday.
Nice. It's good.
Like 6, 5, 6.
Well, it's good to see you. Let me get back to doing an awful broadcast. I'm all over the place today, let me tell you.
I'm tired.
we did a prospect filming today. I've been up since 4:30, so we did the Mars Hill one. Whew. It's been a day. All right, so Alex Hanna, they didn't want any part to him. I saw that. So they walked him. Gonna get one here. Force out. So Terrell at first with a fielder's choice. Hanna retired. Was that 1-6?
Yes.
All right, Grayson Payne, the batter now. So again, runner on first base is Terrell. Payne
Number
0
one,
for 1 with a
Grayson
K and a
Payne.
walk.
So what happened over there?
I replaced the battery. Did it work?
Did you move the camera at all?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Did it work?
I don't know.
What? So it just went black? Good Lord. All right, I guess we're no camera 2 today. All right.
Whatever.
Grayson Payne, line drive single to left field. Terrell's going to hold up at second base. So some production out the bottom of the lineup here would be good for the Cardinals, trying to find those Chad McMahon insurance runs. So Braylon Thompson up for a
Number
second
2.
time. Struck
Braylon
out, but
Thompson.
reached on the wild pitch in the second, and then a very soft ground ball on the grass in front of shortstop. He was able to beat out for an RBI single in the third inning. So 1 for 2 on the evening. 2 runners on here. So not a bad opportunity here for maybe a bunt with the speed, bottom of the lineup. Again, I know there's 1 out, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a sacrifice. It could be a bunt single attempt here. Bunt for there's a line drive, falls in front of the outfielder out there, Dalton, with a hard throw home. No advancement from the runners. So everybody takes 1 base. See, I'll call that a line drive, but I don't think he had the best part of the bat, but enough to make it to the grass. So again, nice job by Thompson. 2 for 3
Number
now.
6, Grant Buchanan.
Bases loaded now for Grant Buchanan. That's another Brevard High School grad. 0 for 3. So he's due. It's a nice curveball, but a good take there at the bottom of the zone. 1-0. Say Buchanan, part of that American Legion squad that went to the World Series last year. There's a strike at the bottom of the zone. So evened up 1-1. Grant not traveling far from home for college. Brevard High School graduate. He's a Brevard College commit. Swing and a miss. Chases the nice curveball there. So having a little trouble reading the spinner tonight. Buchanan's going to try to buckle up here for a good 2-strike approach. Holds off there. Nice block up by Dellinger. So 2-2 now. Timeout called by Dellinger. He's going to go out and talk to his pitcher for a minute. So a muggy, humid day turns into a muggy, humid night. Has not been too comfortable to be outside today. Really hoping that Post 100 can squeeze this one out. Be a good end to a long day with a win for the home team and going straight to the pillow when I get home. Swing and a miss. Could not stay off of that curveball. So strikes out. 0 for 4 on the day. I'll bring up Liam Suttles. Suttles 0 for 2 with the walk in the 4th inning. Big spot for him.
Number 11, Liam Settles.
So big pitch there by McGinnis to get the second out with the bases loaded here. Trying to kill a rally for post 70. Good take by Suttles. So it looks like McGinnis is very comfortable with that curveball right now. He's getting a lot of swing and miss on it. Goes back to the curveball again. Didn't miss by much there, but it's called a ball. 2-0. So 2-0 delivery. Fly ball, center field. So it's going to stay up there for Rinkus. Hauls it in for out number 3. So a walk, 2 singles, but no runs. Unable to capitalize on the bases loaded rally. So McGinnis coming in the 3rd inning. He has worked, I think I got these numbers right. He's 2 1/3 scoreless since coming to this inning. So good job stopping the offensive charge from the Cardinals. Heading into the top of the 6th inning, it's going to be Eli Black, and then back to the top with Nate Rollins and Jason McGinnis. I want to thank our 6th inning sponsor, AC Reynolds Booster Club. Thank you to the AC Reynolds Booster Club for sponsoring the 6th inning. Remind you to help grow your local baseball programs and athletic departments by supporting the Boosters. Communities that support their youth will see their local graduates lift off as they enter into adulthood. So again, thank you to AC Reynolds for sponsoring the 6th inning. So Eli Black going to lead off. He's 1 for 2. And back to the top with Nate Rollins and Jason McGinnis. I'd say the top of the lineup has been getting things going in the last few innings here for Cherryville. Tristan Sumner is going to come back out for the 6th inning. He struck out Keenan Fowler to end the 5th. Again, sidearm slinger has been working really hard to gain velocity and physicality the last couple years. Older brother Aiden, a good ball player. He's finished up at Wake Tech his sophomore year, looking for transfer opportunities at the 4-year level. He's part of that Wake Tech team that made it to the World Series this year. So just like his older brother, taking the JUCO route. So we get Flodar next year.
6 for Cherryville, number 18, Eli Black.
Eli going to be at King College next year. Eli, good young man. Known him for a few years now. Comes from a good program. A lot of culture down there at Crest High School. Enjoyed working with those boys last few years. Ooh, fastball runs in for ball 1. But yeah, I got to see one of his future coaches today, Coach Glosson from King University, who's at our prospect filming, and was asking about Eli and some of the other guys they are bringing in from this area next year. Sumner bringing the heat. I might have to walk back out there with my radar gun. So it's again King University D2 up in East Tennessee, right on that Virginia border, but not too far from us. They've definitely been recruiting out here in the past. That ball is going to run up and in on Black, but strong young man is not fazed by it. He'll walk down to first base with a hit by pitch. And again, Summer's got great stuff and so much run on his fastball and his changeup. But sometimes that happens. So it's trying to control the action. So good strikeout stuff. That's a good example of what happens when that can get away from you. So Nate Rollins now. It's 0 for 3 on the evening. He's hit the ball hard a couple times, though. Lined out in the 3rd, right into the leather of Terrell. That ball is going to get away from Carver. So wild pitch allows Black to move up. Well, that's a pinch runner for black. I'm sorry. I got to figure out who that is.
I'm stupid.
What happened? Oh, that was out? That whole time? Yeah. You ain't dumb. It's okay. We
No,
all
you
make
just
mistakes.
always think it's the harder problem. What do I got? Wait a
Sometimes it's the easiest answer, the easiest solution.
should always look for the easiest answer first.
That's what they tried to teach him with the standardized testing back in the day when they brought that on. Wasn't a big fan of that line of thought.
How did he get on? Hit by pitch?
Yes. Eli was hit by a pitch, and now we're back at the top of the lineup. Eli was pinch run for, but I cannot see who is running for him. But he went to second on a wild pitch. You can find the number on him.
7.
Okay.
Eli Webb.
Eli Webb's running. So pinch runner is Eli Webb. All right. So Sumner here in a 3-2 count. Trying to find a way to retire Nate Rollins. He's going to go with a high heat, strike 3. So 1 out. Got a hit batter and a K here. Now Kason McGinnis to the plate.
Number 6, Kason McGinnis.
McGinnis 3 for 3 on the day, 3 singles. Some may have given him a double in the 3rd inning, but we thought that the bobble out there in center field allowed him to go to second, so we put a single with a 1 base error. But yeah, McGinnis 3 for 3 with a run scored. So Sumner here trying to shut it down and hold that 1-run lead for post 70. True, not sure where that missed. Man, it'd be nice if there was kind of like a max preps for Legion. You could check in and see all the scores. I guess
That would be cool.
the best thing we got is maybe game changers, but you got any scores out there from the other Legion games, you can drop them in the chat. So 2-0 delivery here coming to Kason McGinnis, who's been impossible to retire tonight. I don't know how much Sumner's missing by here. So 3-0 is the count now. Oh, they gave him green light. Wow, okay. So 6-3. Got a gift there on the 3-0 swing. So 2 outs now. Runner does advance to third. It's Webb over there. And Sigmund now. Sigmund 1 for 3 with a run scored. He scored in the 5th inning on that E5 or whatever you want to call it. Throw came in and trickled into the dugout at Cherryville, allowing runners to advance. Fastball is going to miss high from Sumner. So Heat's looking good. I'm curious to see what the radar gun reading is. I'll walk out there with this and see. Foul ball. All right. Strike away this inning, keep high there, 88. Ready on this one. Just high. Three-two delivery. Swing and a pop fly to right field. Braylon Thompson is over, settles under, and makes the catch.
Put your hole in the top.
86-88 on the fastball, coming from the sidearm slinger. Slot is pretty dang tough. Nice job by Sumner to come in that 5th inning, get the K, and then a scoreless 6, trying to hold that 1-run lead against a tough Cherryville squad. Bottom of the 6th, it's going to be JoJo Brown, Boone Carver, and Brady Duvall to the plate. Oh, my.
I want to thank our in-game sponsors. We have Stepp Electrical Co. They're actually based hit sponsor, putting a charge into that one. We have like Booster Club, our second sponsor. Make us happy by your local boosters. Carolinapackngo stolen base sponsor, giving you from one base to the next. Having Payne State Farm Insurance, our insurance sponsor, like your neighbors, State Farm is there. House of Power, our big swing of the game sponsor, built for serious athletes. Quality Consultants, our Quality of Bats sponsor, protecting your home base.
Now pitching for
Stepp Physical
Cherryville,
Therapy, our
22,
health and
Tyler
sponsor,
Gates.
making sure you're good to go. And the West North Carolina Driving Squad RBI sponsor, knowing how to drive in runs.
Well, we're going to do a Nova pitching gritty pitch of the game. That may have been it there to get that fly ball out. So we'll see. Make that announcement here in the 7th inning. Left-handed pitcher in. Is this Tyler Gates? Who's this? 22? It might be Gates. I'm a big Tyler Gates fan, so. Well, I want to take a second again to thank our headline sponsor, Papa's and Beer of Hendersonville, for the finest California-themed Mexican cuisine. Got to head over to Asheville Highway location in Hendersonville and get yourself some delicious Papa's and Beer for dining, takeout. Take your wife out, take your kids out. I brought my boy over there for the birthday party before, or the birthday meal, and they smashed him in the face with fried ice cream. Always respect that.
Leading off the 6 for Asheville, number 4, Jordan Brown.
So Jordan Brown here to lead off in the bottom of the 6th, and did you double check see if 22 is at Gates?
Check that.
Gates has been playing Legion Senior since his rising sophomore year, now rising junior. I'll get out there and get some radar gun readings on him, but this kid has a lot of different stuff, and he'll move around the mound and change his grips, and he's a really clever arm, and I think there's high-level stuff there. I think the below is coming too. So fly ball, line drive to right field is caught. Bring Boone Carver up for a 4th time. Boone's 1 for 3 at a single and a run scored in the 1st. Actually, no, he did not score that run.
Number 7,
courtesy runner
Boone Carver
scored his run, but Carver nonetheless 1 for 3. Off-speed curveball. Cut close to the inside there. Almost hit the batter. Say Carver's got some home run pop in him. Ground ball foul here. 1-1 count. Say Pisgah's going to get their big arms back next year with Landon Wright and Zach Wester, but they're losing some senior leadership with Carver and Maddox Wright, and Surratt, Rigsby. So there's some older guys. Jackson Lehman. There's some guys graduating. So it's going to be a depth question next year. I believe center fielder Isaiah Mintz will probably move in to catch. He's also a solid catcher. But then someone's got to replace him out there. But swinging a drive to left field. That ball is back, and that ball is gone. That is an insurance run. Chad McMahon insurance run right there. It makes it 8-6. Boone Carver with a sonic boom. Third home run of the evening for the Cardinals. And it's good to see Carver keep tapping into the extra base power. He's always been a great defensive catcher. Really
Number 10
broke out a little bit more this year offensively in his senior year. Hit a few of those. And that's a big home run for Boone Carver and the Cardinals right now that needed a little bit of spacing. It's 1-run deficit, so now 8-6. Nice curveball there by Gates.
Now you ready?
1-1 pitch to Duvall. Swing and a miss. Doing the final reports here on McGinnis. McGinnis went 2 1/3, walked 3, allowed 1, 2, 3 hits. No runs. That's the key, though. So nice job in relief by McGinnis. 2 1/3, 0 runs, 3 hits, 3 walks. Also collected 1, 2 Ks. Now this is Tyler Gates in the pitch. His first inning of work. Ray Duvall having a good night at the plate. 2 for 3 with the double. Single, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs. Strikes out here, though. I'll bring Alex Hanna tonight. Alex Hanna's got 2 home runs, and then they walked him because they didn't want anything to do with him. I'm scared. But good line. 2 for 2. Walk.
Number 15.
3 RBIs.
Alex Hanna.
Actually, excuse me, I think it's 4 RBIs. So it's been 2 2-run homers. I apologize. So 2 2-run homers. So 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, and the walk. So Alex Hanna, North Henderson alum. Maybe he'll be out at camp on Monday through Thursday next week with Coach King. Looking forward to doing camp again. Did not do North Henderson camp last year. I think it was the first time I missed in like 6 years. Definitely want to get back to it. See what the next generation of Knights looks like. Nice pitch there, 2-1. So again, had the hooked home run to left field just inside the fair pole, and then he put one out to left center field after that. Ball, so full count. Nope, 3-1. Again, a lot of the damage, I think all the damage done by post 70 up to this point has been with 2 outs. That Carver home run come with 1 out. So 3-2 count. Another quality at bat here for Alex Hanna. Swing and a line drive to left field, and that ball is going to be caught. Nice play out there by Fowler, stealing another hit away from Alex Hanna.
The bottom of the 6th. 1 run and
So
1 hit.
kid is smoking the ball, but that one found the leather. So again, in that inning, an extra base hit from Boone Carver. It's another BF Stepp extra base hits, so putting a charge into one, and some more RBIs. So Western North Carolina driving school, driving in runs, and a Chad McMahon State Farm Insurance run. So score right now is 8-6, heading into the top of the seventh. Tristan Sumner is going to keep the ball. He's been the hot hand. So I want to thank our seventh inning sponsor, Nova X Kinetics, for youth, high school, and college pitchers. Are you trying to take the next step in your player development? Well, Nova X Kinetics is directed by Anthony Payne, and Coach Payne has worked with several Western North Carolina pitchers in the last few seasons and helped them make major jumps in their physicality, velocity, and overall athletic performance. By infusing data, analytics, biomechanics, Coach Payne is trying to help pitchers get the most out of their potential. If you're looking to make strides in your pitching performance, get with Coach Payne at Nova X Kinetics ASAP. He offers in-house and remote training options for high school and college-level athletes. Nova X Kinetics, it's new school data and old school grit. And he's done some good jobs with some of these Legion post 70 pitchers. I know Landon Wright is a pupil of his. Zach Wester of Pisgah, Landon's teammate, is a pupil of his, just committed to Western. And, you know, I've seen a lot of guys go from high sevens to high eights, low nines in a year or two under his tutelage. So thank you, Coach Payne. Thank you, Nova X Kinetics. What is Alex Hannah's number?
Number 19, Elliot Dellinger.
Sorry, 15. He's DHing tonight. So Sumner here trying to collect the final 3 outs and put a blemish on Cherryville's undefeated start to the season. All right, 1-0 delivery here from Sumner. Swing and a drive to right field. Got some good barrel on that. That ball is up and that ball is out. So this one ain't over yet, folks. Elliot Dellinger having a great game here for post 100. Solo shot to lead off the 7th. Dellinger now 3 for 3. He's also walked. He scored. This is actually his only run he scored because he's had a courtesy runner the other times. But his place in the lineup has scored 4 times. That is his second RBI.
Number 14, Beckett Rinkus.
Of the evening. So here we go. And that Chad McMahon State Farm Insurance run by Boone Carver means a lot more now. So 0-1. So Rinkus 0 for 3 on the evening in our book. I think some maybe gave him a single in the 5th. I thought that ball probably should have been played, but it's all good. So 0 for 3, maybe 1 for 3, depending on the book you're looking at, and a run scored for Rinkus. So 0-1 delivery coming here from Sumner. Sumner's been 86 to 88 on the gun this evening. Swing and a miss. Chases that high cheddar there. O2 delivery. See if he goes back to the heat or maybe tries to wipe him out with a slider. Goes to the slider. Good action. Good take. Henson on deck. Dalton in the hole. Down to their final 3 outs here. Maybe. 2-2. And Sumner, tall, lanky kid. Almost looks like he's on stilts out there. Those long legs, but lots of gas in the tank with that fastball for strike 3. Bring Preston Henson up now, 1 out.
Number 15, Preston Henson.
So Henson 0 for 3, did reach on an error in the 4th inning. And 8-7 our score here. Post 70 up. Swing and a miss. So coming into the game, I was wondering if we might not have ourselves a pitcher's duel of sorts, but it's become an offensive contest back and forth here. Again, well, not back and forth. It's been Asheville establishing the lead and Cherryville slowly creeping back towards that, or I should say, shaving runs off that deficit. Swing and a foul ball, 0-2. So good job by Sumner getting ahead of these batters. Again, Sumner, an East Henderson graduate. East Henderson made the playoffs this year for the first time in, 12 seasons. So again, I know new playoff rules, but still an accomplishment nonetheless. Got better talent. Got some good underclassmen coming back. Swing and a miss. There's that slider. So 2 Ks after the leadoff home run by Dellinger. Now Talon Dalton. At the moment, Cherryville's final hope. We'll see if he can extend the inning. Got Keenan Fowler on deck. So very good performance from Sumner here. Honestly, I think he's got closer stuff at the next level. I think that's probably how he ends up getting developed. And this is a good spot for him. He's gonna, use this as a catalyst to be a future closer. Especially that sidearm delivery. It's gonna be funky use out of the pen one day. And if he keeps climbing, I've had him up to 91 before, 86 to 88 tonight. But if he can get this sidearm slinger delivery up into the mid-9s by the time he's done college, he could be a guy that plays for a while. So lost his foot in there, 1-2 count. These are the games that the other posts, if they can get a win on Cherryville, they love it. So I know Coach Decker and staff and the Cardinals are probably feeling it right now. Feeling the nerves, looking for one more strike, one more out. So 2-2. 2-2 delivery coming here from Sumner. Ball out, full count. Nice job by Dalton not to chase. So 3-2 delivery, nobody on base. Swing and a lazy liner into the glove of Suttles, and this game is over. So Cherryville and
tonight.
Asheville,
beats
a
Cherryville
1-run
8-7.
nail biter.
Congratulations
Asheville
to
able
Asheville
to
Post.
claim the
On
game,
another big victory tonight.
winning 8-7.
Next home game.
Again, that Boone Carver home run
Friday
becoming
night,
that much
7
more
o'clock.
important there in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Look forward to seeing you out.
Come back with some totals here. I know Hunter's probably getting the big swing of the game
and please drive home safe.
ready for you. But in the meantime, let's go through Cherryville first. You got Nate Rollins 0 for 4. Kason McGinnis, good game, 3 for 4 with a run scored. Tucker Sigmund was 1 for 4 with a single and a run. Elliot Dellinger, big game for the UVA Wise commit, 3 for 3 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Beckett Rinkus was 0 for 4, but had a run scored. Preston Henson 0 for 4. Talon Dalton got the start with 2 2/3. Gave up 6 hits, 7 runs, had 2 Ks, no walks. Had a little bit of tough luck. Got the 2 outs a lot. All the scoring on him was done with 2 outs. McGinnis comes in 2 1/3, 0 runs, 3 hits, 2 Ks, 3 walks. And then Gates worked the final inning, gave up the home run. That was 1 hit, 1 run earned, and had 1 K in that inning. So the loss will go to Williams. Now for post 70, Grant Buchanan 0 for 4 on the evenings. Suttles 0 for 3 with a walk. JoJo Brown was 0 for 3 with a hit by a pitch and a run. Boone Carver 2 for 4 with a home run. Brady Duvall 2 for 4 with a double, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Alex Hanna, big game for Alex Hanna, 2 for 3 with 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, the 2 runs scored, and a walk. Anderson Terrell was 1 for 3 with a run and a stolen base. Grayson Payne was 1 for 2 with a walk. And Braylon Thompson was 2 for 3 with an RBI. For the pitchers, Landon Wright is your winner, 4 innings pitched. 3 earned, I don't know, I had 1 earned run, maybe it's 3, we'll see. 8 hits, 3 Ks, 1 walk. Nolan Worley came in relief, 2/3 of an inning, 2 runs. I had him unearned, 1 hit. And then Tristan Sumner shutting it down, 2 1/3 innings, strikes out 4 batters, gives up the home run, so 1 earned run. And how many hits did he give up? I think it was just that home run and a hit by pitch as well. So no walks, 2 1/3. He gets the save. So Landon Wright, your winner. Tristan Sumner gets the save. Again, great performance out of the pen by Sumner. 2 1/3, the 1 run, the 1 hit, the 4 Ks, 0 walks, hits a batter. Just shut them down, though, kept it close. Again, Boone Carver with a big late home run for Carver. That was huge insurance run. So, all right, well.
It's not the big swing of the game tonight.
Big
it's
swings.
The big swings of the game.
All right. So the House of Power, big swings of the game, if that's not clue enough. But first, let's thank House of Power. If you're looking for one-on-one lessons, hitting, pitching, catching, strength and conditioning, well, hit up former Clemson Tiger and professional baseball player Sheldon Reed, who's conveniently located at Mills River, North Carolina. Check them out online at HOPHendersonville.com. Again, that's HOP, House of Power, HOPHendersonville.com. And let's show you some of these big swings.
There's Mr. Alex Hanna himself sending the ball to deep left field.
And that was in the first inning. That was a 2-out rally behind the 2-run double by Duvall.
And just like he did in the first.
Boom, left center field, splits the gap, flies over the fence. Who'd he knock in? Brady Duvall had a hit in front of him. So, again, another 2-out RBI home run.
Mr. Boone Carver.
Oh, we're showing Boone.
We're showing all the balls.
That was the
tonight.
Chad McMahon State Farm Insurance run that really was key to this game. So, 2 dingers for Alex and 1 for Boone. Those are your big swings of the game.
Well, I want to read some numbers for you here. Cherryville moving to 5-1. Overall, 4-1 in Area 4 play, while the Asheville Cardinals improved to 4-2 overall and 2-2 in Area 4 play. That marks the 4th win in a row for Asheville Post 70 over Cherryville Post 100, and making that 4 of the last 8. So it went 4 Cherryville, 4 Asheville now. So we'll see where it goes from there later on in the year, but it's been a little neck and neck the last few seasons.
Well, for our Papas and Beer player of the game, I guess my question is, we know who it is, 2 dingers, but do we have a picture of him? Because is he throwing infield and outfield yet? Because Miss Suttles did such a good job getting all our stock photo. I don't know if we have a picture of Alex. So we might just have to do the old-fashioned, I might just have to take a screenshot or something of the home run and, like, zoom in or something. Mm-hmm. That might get too pixelated. Maybe we'll just take a picture of him smiling. Who knows? But I'm going to walk out there while Hunter's doing some ad reads and get ready for some interviews. I'll be back in a minute. I'll hand it over to Hunter.
Well, Baseball University of the Blue Ridge is proud to support local businesses. Thank you again to all of tonight's sponsors, a wonderful group of local businesses and organizations from right here in Western North Carolina. We couldn't bring you the American Legion Baseball streaming series and Area 4 coverage without them. Thank you again to Papa's and Beer Authentic Mexican Grill of Hendersonville. Ion Outdoors, CamWood Bats, Flooring America of Kings Mountain and Gastonia, Owen Joseph, Atlantic Bay Mortgage Group, AC Reynolds Booster Club, Nova X Kinectics, BF Stepp Electrical Company, Blue Devil Athletic Booster Club, Carolina Pack and Go, Chad McMahon State Farm Insurance, House of Power, Quality Home Consultants, Set Physical Therapy, and West North Carolina Driving School. For the best coverage and content of West North Carolina baseball, visit our Patreon over at patreon.com/bbuniversitywnc. Here you'll find conference previews, preseason and playoff predictions, power rankings, players of the week, podcasts, highlight films, and much more. Memberships start at $1, and all the money raised stays right here in Western North Carolina. Support Mountain Baseball. Stay connected on social media with Baseball University of the Blue Ridge. Like and subscribe on YouTube at youtube.com/@bbuniversitywnc. Like us on Facebook at Baseball University of the Blue Ridge. Follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, and Instagram at bbuniversitywnc. And check out our website at baseballu.org. Again, we have another score for you from Area 4. Post 82 over Hickory, Post 48 in Hickory. Shelby gets the 6-2 win over. I don't think either of them really have a we're going to give him a few seconds to get set up here. Hold on.
All right, we ready, Hunter? All right. Well, Landon, coming into this game, post 100. You're new to the Legion team, but do you know how intense this game is? Like, did Coach Decker tell you? Did these other coaches tell you, like, hey, look, we're playing Cherryville tonight? This is almost like Tuscola Pisgah here.
I've heard a little bit about it. I just came in expecting to try to do what I could do. I knew there was a little bit of intensity coming into it, but as far as history, I didn't know too much about it. I know they're a pretty good team, though.
Oh, yeah. They've been the big dogs in this league forever. And then obviously last year, Asheville knocking them off. And this hurts a little bit, but I'll tell you what, man, I was really impressed with you. You're moving well. Hip hinge looks solid. Curveball looked good tonight. Let me ask you, break down why you feel the curveball was such an effective tool for you this evening.
I can throw it for a first pitch strike a lot, and you'll hear a lot of coaches saying first pitch curveball, kind of spit on it, leave it be. So I can throw that really in any count that I want to, which gives me a lot of effectiveness because 3-2 curveball, 0-0 curveball, 2-0 curveball just kind of catches hitters off guard, and it's just a field pitch. If I have to feel for it, then I can throw it well.
Well, I was going to say you were getting ahead in the counts, and I think when you get bats swinging or expecting strikes, that's where that slider curveball can really play, and it just looked like you had the hook today. I would say, what about this particular game just stood out to you that felt really good? Because this is, you look dominant tonight. It was consistent. Again, if this was high school baseball, maybe you pitch into the 5th, 6th inning. But with Legion, you have such a good staff. You just have to do your job. But anything in particular you're really proud of that you were able to accomplish tonight? Because again, I was impressed.
I'd say the biggest thing is my strike percentage. That's happened the last 2 games. I've had really high strike percentage, which is a big change from the regular season. Keeping my walks down is another.
You know how many walks you had?
One.
Just the one is that little rally there. Throwing the ball around a little bit is what it is. But man, I feel like I'm quizzing you a little bit. But it's just I see success, and I feel like I knew why, and I just wanted to see if you're in tune. It seems like you are, man. So congratulations on the win. Go ahead and hand that mic to Boone. So that's Landon Wright. Big game for him. He's our winning pitcher. And next up here is Boone Carver. So Boone, Sonic Boone, another big dinger for you.
Yep.
And that one ended up being really important because you won by 1 run. So how you feeling about this team so far? Because, again, Cherryville, tough opponent. I'm sure Coach Decker was letting you guys know this is almost like Pisgah Tuscola, right? This is a big one.
For sure.
What was the difference in the dugout today, especially after the Shelby loss the other day? What seems to be the biggest change in attitude?
I think we're just starting to come together. I mean, like at the beginning, it was, we're just kind of playing with people we don't know, I'll be honest with you. And I feel like we're kind of just getting the team chemistry now. And we're kind of starting to communicate and be for each other rather than for ourselves. And I think that's really making the difference.
I like that. You're behind the plate the whole game. It's a good team over here.
Yeah.
Who was giving you all the most trouble? Who was the hardest guy for you to get out this evening?
I would say the leadoff kid. He was really on the fastball. Had to force the off speed. Yeah, he's a good bat. Yeah.
Is it fun handling a new staff like this? New guy? I mean, again, Landon's not.
Not new.
You knew Landon, but again, you got Summer, you got Worley coming out tonight.
100%.
What is that? Do you feel like that's a good preparation for Guilford Tech? New arms?
I feel like it's good to get out of the comfort zone. Obviously, I mean, I know some of these kids. Obviously, I mean, I've been around them my whole life, but I've never caught them or anything like that. And I think it's good to get out of the comfort zone and just see new arms, see new balls. You know what I mean?
Well, let me ask you this. Always been a fan of you defensively. I think you know that. You had a great senior offensive season. Really seen it break out offensively. Obviously, it's coming to the plate here. You're in the 4th spot. You're swinging in the middle of the order. What's the biggest change between junior year to senior year to now, just that transition offensively? Again, I know your defensive game's fine, but what do you think was the biggest change for you offensively this year?
I'm just going to say confidence. I mean, baseball's a mind game. I think earlier I've matured a lot mentally over the last 2 years, and I think just going into the box confident, having a good approach makes a difference.
I dig it. This kid here is making a difference too. That's a fun one to catch here with
100%.
Sumner. So good job tonight. Go get Sumner. Let's talk to him about balls and strikes a little bit.
Go, Sumner.
Yep. Hey, we're probably going to have to end up taking a picture of our player of the game here too. So get that camera ready. It ain't you, but you did great.
Big dog over
You
there.
did great. Come on over here. Man, that was a very good performance. I've always thought you had closer stuff, right? The sidearm slinger. Hit the one kid, but for the most part, like, you're in the zone. What seems to be like the biggest change in the last year to really help you zone in on control command? Because you have more funk, and that's a compliment. You have more funk in your pitch than anybody else out here. But sometimes, as you know, that horizontal break, everything can get wild. You're in the zone, man. What's been the biggest change?
Yes, sir. I think one big part of it is keeping my front half closed longer. I think I used to let the front half fly a little bit early, leading to a lot of arm side misses, hit by pitches like you saw there.
Yep. That's your stuff, though. Don't stop doing
Yes,
that. I mean, don't do it on purpose, but I'm just saying don't be afraid to pitch inside. But, man, I just feel like I've seen you really take off in the last month. I know you've been doing some work with tread.
Yes, sir.
Do you feel like that's been a big part of this as well?
Yes, sir. It's definitely been a big help with improving my mechanics, which is improve my velocity, and therefore I'm not scared to throw it hard. Now I'm leave it at the plate. I give up a little hit there,
Just a little one. That's all right.
At the end of the day, it's baseball. It's going to happen. So now I'm not scared. I'm ready to go.
4 Ks, really shut them down. Found the slider late too. That was really nice. What do you feel the experience has been with Legion? From high school to Legion and now getting ready to go to Florence Darlington, one of the best JUCOs in the country. How do you feel this is preparing you for that? How do you think Legion baseball can help these kids be more successful in the transition to college?
I think it's a fantastic experience for me specifically because in college, I'm going to likely come in as a reliever, like you said, closer stuff. In high school, I had to be a starter. They had to have me eat the innings for them.
Yep.
So that's a big transition for me, is being able to be a reliever here and get work in there and get used to having, a lot of people don't realize warming up in the bullpen and being a starter is completely different.
Yep, 100%. It's a whole different mentality to just be like, hey, we need you now, versus you have all day to think about it, right? Yeah. Closer stuff indeed. Up to 88 tonight. I've had you at 91 in the past. Sidearm slinger. You can do this at Flodar. It's going to be a fun journey for you, but be patient, man. But, man, they needed that tonight, so good work. And let's go get our player of the game in here. You know who it is. Familiar face. I'm very happy to see you. First thing for you, it's got to be a confidence boost, because I know this year was tough with the injury, the slap tear. College baseball is hard. You know what I'm saying? So first one goes off the bat, right? You're coming around first base. Was there a release of pressure? Did it just feel good to get into one? Kind of take us through the moment.
Got it off the hands a little bit. Honestly, thought it was off the wall I didn't really see it. I didn't see it. It went up, and I didn't see it after that. And I heard everyone cheering.
You're like, that must be good. Just keep running.
Yeah.
Well, the second one you definitely got. That must have felt a lot better. And, you know, again, you were the player of the year, Mountain 7, your senior year. All these guys know you're a heck of a ball player. But, again, learning adversity, right? So how has the college experience kind of taught you to get over struggle, problems, issues, just difficult stuff?
Well, you got to keep going. You got to fight through it. Find ways to keep going.
Well, I'll tell you what, you need to text Coach Huff tonight and be like, hey, guess what? 2 dingers. I'm coming back, Very proud of you. What's the vibe in the dugout this year? Is it good to see some of these guys? You're one of the elder statesmen now, right? You're the 2025 grad. Do you feel like you have more of a leadership role being the older guy?
Oh, yeah. Just kind of showing them, like, some of the examples of college and how to act in the dugout or in practice and stuff like that.
Speaking of that, I don't think you've never been an ego guy. I've always enjoyed coaching you. You hit the home run, they're all waiting for you to jump into the pile. I'm like, I think you just want to go shake everybody's hand and just go sit back down.
I didn't really want to jump. Work more because of my ankle, but.
So I was going to say that was funny because I just know how humble you are. But man, I was very proud of you tonight. I know Coach Huff is going to be happy. I'm hoping Coach King was checking in. But man, 2 dingers. They can't win that game without you. It's a team sport, though. That's why we brought everybody out here, and that is the vibe that we felt last year. So bring it back, man. It was really. Did Hunter get a picture of you?
Yeah.
All right. So he's our Papas and Beer player of the game. So I'm look. I got a little ad read and everything for you. So thank you to the Papas and Beer of Hendersonville. Alex Hand's going to go enjoy a delicious California-themed Mexican meal to celebrate, most likely. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they're our headline sponsor, and again, we really appreciate the heck out of Papas and Beer again for the finest California-influenced Mexican cuisine with award-winning taste. Give her to Papas and Beer for dining in or takeout. So again, Alex Hanna, player of the game, 2 for 3 with 2 2-run homers, good for 4 RBIs, 2 runs, and a walk. Go celebrate with your team, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, we'll throw some social media fun stuff up for you later.
All right, thank you.
All right, take care, bud. All right, I'm going to hand it back to Hunter. Thanks for tuning in this evening.
Baseball University of the Blue Ridge, thank you for tuning into the American Legion streaming series presented by Papas and Beer Authentic Mexican Grill in Hendersonville. From Hendersonville, North Carolina, and on the campus of West Henderson High School, this has been coverage of North Carolina American Legion Area 4 baseball, where the Asheville Post 70 Cardinals defeat the Cherryville Post 100 by a score of 8-7. For Ryan Cook, I'm Hunter Street, wishing